Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 160, being recorded on July 15, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks a Lot. Today, I'm joined by my amazing HGP co-host. Starting off with the person from the Great White North, Ryan Gibson is back this week. Welcome back, Ryan.
What is going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's
The Horrible
do
Gamers
this.
Podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Good times.
And
Sorry I couldn't be here. I missed you guys.
from the Great 8 Mile, we missed you too. From the Great 8 Mile, Michigan, my good friend Eric Smith. Welcome back, Eric.
Yo, what is? Yo, I got really bad poison ivy.
You said that last week. That's
Like,
not
it's really
that's,
bad.
that's not
It's
me.
really bad.
Hashtag
Got
fake
me.
news.
Like my whole arm is dry. I look like I have eczema.
Good.
Oh, don't do it, man.
It's everywhere. It's on
Also-
my neck. It's on my neck.
Also,
I'm glad we don't podcast.
Hailing from Chicago, my friend, Clint Thiele. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us this week. Yeah, he's joining us because this week, Gunny Chief is gone. He's somewhere in Vegas right now, I think. Okay, he told me that he didn't go to Vegas. He told me he went to Reno. And then he told other people he went to Vegas. So I don't know if he did Reno.
Isn't like Reno right next to Vegas?
No, it's not right next to Vegas. That is completely wrong.
Well, no, he was in Vegas because that's where the Pinball Hall of Fame is.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
he
some of
went-
the other pictures he was posting and like locations he was at are Vegas locations.
Okay, good.
Maybe he
good.
just doesn't want to tell you he's actually in Vegas.
Good.
He's
that
like, I'm not there, man. I'm not there, man.
Asshole Gunny. Yeah, so anyways, he's over there in Las Vegas right now, my hometown. He's having fun and looking at all the strippers and all the fun stuff in Vegas. Enjoy it, Gunny, while it lasts, because vacation only comes for once this year. Also, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can. We are on the Twitters, @_horrible gamers. You can also leave a voicemail at 971-319-1421, like our friend Jonathan Hall did, and you heard that last week at the end of the show. Also, remember to listen to our network shows at Hush Your Face. We have our brother show, the Nerd of Wells podcast, on there, and our sister show, the Horribly Awkward podcast. And, guys, don't forget to join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community. Over on Facebook, you search Horrible Gamers Podcast, you find our page, then you'll find the group, which is linked to the page. It's easy to join. Go ahead and do that. And please check out the music from Fowler and Twistex on YouTube or iTunes or Google Play, anything like that. Our title intro song is Breakout. Well, it's a version of Breakout. It's not Breakout itself, but it's a modified version of Breakout with their permission. And welcome to all the new members of the community. We have a bunch this week. But I also want to say one thing. Our group is closed, and it has been closed since the group was created about 3 years ago now. Well, actually 3 years ago. Yeah, now. And it's closed because we don't want anybody just get in there and spam it with shit like Ray-Bans and fucking selling sneakers and selling hats. And this week we got a lot of spam, guys. Like, fucking A, dude. We had like fucking at least 10 requests of people that are like fake accounts. And I'm sorry if I didn't accept your request and if you're actually one of our listeners. Just make sure you hit us up on fucking Xbox or anything that we can be on. Reach us on there and we'll accept you again if you sign up for the group.
Send us a
again.
message.
Yeah, send us a message. Be like, hey, I'm a real person. I'm not a robot.
I'm real.
Because these people are like members of like 300 groups. I'm like, I'm not going to accept you, dude. You're just spamming groups at that point. Like, no. Anyways, with that being said, guys, this is a video game podcast and we're going to talk about video games real quick. Guys, I want to talk about what I've been playing this week. I've been playing lots of stuff. But first off, I've been playing fucking Get Used to the New Phone game. So this week I did the switch, guys. I switched from iPhone to Galaxy phone. I'm on the S8 now. It's a change. It's a change, but so far I am really enjoying the phone. It's awesome. Awesome. That's all I could say.
I remember when I got mine, it took me a little bit when I got the switch, made a switch to the Android interface.
Yeah, it's confusing.
It's a little weird, right?
At first.
Yeah.
Like I changed from Windows Phone to this, and it was like I'd been with Windows Phone forever, and I went to Android. I had my tablet for a little while before, which helped me get used to it a bit. But even the Pixel is like it's I can't remember. It's like one operating system above everything else. Like it's got the newest one, and it's a little bit different. So, yeah.
Yeah. With that being said, I mean, yeah, the phone, it's awesome. I really like it. The screen is amazing. It's a beautiful screen. It's a really big screen, even compared to my old phone. The camera is, I mean, it's a camera. It's a good camera. But the screen is what's the feature of this phone. That screen, dude. It's the best.
I thought the camera was like supposed to be top notch.
Nah, the camera is just it's 12 megapixels. It's like one of the best cameras out there. But I mean, I think the iPhone 7 has.
Nah, it's not top notch.
It's one of the best ones. But I mean, everybody says that iPhone can still hold its own against it because they have the double lenses on theirs, and it's the same megapixels, and it does certain
I would
type
disagree.
of shots
I think
better.
the Samsung cameras are way better.
They are.
The people are saying iPhones are better, but that's your preference. I guess it depends what type of shots you really like. Yeah, I mean, that double lens does add certain features that the Galaxy can't make just because it doesn't have the double lenses. One thing that I do like about the phone is the different ways you can unlock it. You can use your fingerprint, you can use the pattern, you can use the PIN code, you can use your voice, you can use the iris scanner. Personally, I have it set up where I use my voice, and I also use my iris scanner so it scans my eyes. Which is really trippy.
Because I had that on my Windows phone, but I ended up not using it because I had to put the damn phone so close to my face. It's like, why do I want to do this every time you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So I
hold it like a little further away from me and still scan my iris, but it never worked. It had to be so close.
When I first did it, because it tells you like on there, like you have to hold the phone kind of like level to your face and like about 12 inches away from it or 15 inches. And I did that, and basically, like, it works fine. Every time I try to unlock my phone, I just look at it, and you line up your eyeballs on the little circles, and it, like, scans it, and it fucking works. And for me, it works fine. And I heard lots of people complaining on YouTube, because I did a lot of research on these phones, dude. Like, I went on YouTube, I read reviews, I fucking watched all kinds of videos. And basically, a lot of people were complaining about the iris scanning, saying like, "Oh, it doesn't work with glasses. It doesn't work on nighttime. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work in certain lighting." So basically, in the daytime, in really bright light, it kind of doesn't work because it's really bright light. I don't know why. It's just your eyes are weird, I guess. But every other time, it has worked perfectly fine for me. It's pretty awesome. But yeah. And it actually, the phone came with some pretty badass headphones from AKG, which I'm using right now, actually. They're like braided cord and shit. It's pretty awesome headphones. Definitely better headphones than the iPhone comes with. Besides that, though, man, that screen, though, I gotta say, it's the best screen I've seen on a phone out there, hands down.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like, how big it is on a phone that's like the same size as my old phone, and it's so much bigger. It's fucking insane. But yeah, that's enough phone talk, guys. I'll probably stick with this phone for now. I can return it at any time for the restocking fee or whatever, right? But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I really like the features. I like how you can message people while using other apps in the background, and it just pops up the little bubble, and you can message them and then just continue using the other app. All that stuff is really cool because on the iPhone, you have to switch everything out all the time. You have to switch apps, and you have to go to notifications and all that shit.
Can you run dual apps on that phone?
I don't know. How do you, like, what do you mean?
Mine will split the screen if I want to, like, run two apps at the same time.
Maybe it could do that. I don't know. I haven't tried that.
I don't know if that's a feature that's just in the Pixel phone or if that's an Android feature.
I remember when Android does it too, because I think it was like an S4 or something like that, and it was able to do that.
Yeah.
So it probably does that. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't figured out on the phone.
Yeah, you just gotta play with it.
I mean, there's probably stuff that I still don't know about my phone. Like, I find new stuff all the time.
But I
didn't know it would do that.
Yeah, but I gotta say to all the people thinking about switching from iPhone to Android like I did, it's so easy now. It's not like it used to be before. Last time I did it was on the Galaxy S3. Dude, now it basically tells you, like, are you switching from an iPhone? Yes. Okay, log into your Apple account. And you do that. And since every iPhone backs up to iCloud automatically, like all your contacts, your pictures, everything backs up automatically, you log into your shit, and then basically it like starts scanning your iCloud, and it checks all the apps that it has. That's the same as the ones you had on your iPhone, and it recommends the apps. It says, okay, we installed all these apps. All these other apps we don't have, but you can find apps that are similar to those if you want to, and it'll give you like the different options that are similar to those. It backs up all your pictures and your contacts. It just syncs them all automatically. It's so easy. I'm like, fuck, this is insane.
Yeah.
But awesome stuff, guys. I'll definitely be playing more with the phone as I go on here, but I just hope that it doesn't get affected by like the things that happen to other Android phones that I know that happens to them is they fucking start slowing down after like 6 months. They like start bogging down because of just the way the apps run it, or the way, I don't know, it's just the phone start acting weird after a certain amount of time. And I think it's because people just fuck with them so much. So I'm going to try to keep mine as clean as possible and not mess with it so much to hopefully have it run for at least a year until the next year so I can upgrade again. But yeah. Anyways, guys, video games, right? So first off, this week I played a lot of games, man. I played the usual, all the usual stuff that I play with, like Siege, City Skylines, other games. I think I got Game Pass for the Xbox, right? So I downloaded Dead Island Riptide and Dead Island Definitive Edition, and a bunch of other games on there like BioShocks, you know. But it's like, dude, like there's 100 games. There's impossible to choose what you want to play. It really is.
So Dead Island's on the Game Pass?
Yep, the Definitive Edition is on the Game Pass, and I kind of wanted it to co-op with somebody.
I'll play that with you, Jesus. I have that.
You do, but I would have to start from the beginning. Like I think I played that game. That's
okay. I'm not that far from the beginning in that version.
What game?
Dead Island.
Dead Island. Or Dead Island Riptide, both of them.
And I was reading, like, because I went to, like, forums and shit, and I was, like, checking up, like, is this game fun to play by yourself? And people were saying, like, yeah, it's really fun to play by yourself, but it gets really hard.
Yes, it does.
They're saying, like, it's
most of
so,
it by myself.
Yeah, it's so much easier to play with a group because people can watch your back when you're doing certain things, like when you're crafting or when you're doing things, people can watch your back. And they're saying, like, when you're running through yourself through the city, like, it's really hard to, like, you hear a scream, and you think it's a zombie, you turn right, and all of a sudden they're coming from behind you the other way. And you're like, fuck. So they're saying that it's really hard because of that, but I'm going to have to do that. So we should check it out, right? Tomorrow or something. Yeah, for sure. Other games that I played this week, of course, me and Eric, last Sunday, we streamed Kane and Lynch 2. We co-streamed that, right, Eric?
Yeah, definitely.
What did you think about that game, Eric?
I thought it was fun. It was different controls. It's not anything like the same. You know, you got your Call of Duty controls, as I call it, because it seems like every game now has that kind of control setting. These controls were a little bit different, and it was different game. First time playing a Kane and Lynch game, so everything is like looking into like a camera. I don't know if the first one did that. Have any of you guys played that game?
Yep, not the first one. I started the second one after you guys did the stream, even though I wasn't able to watch it. But that's all I did.
So Ryan, is that is the same kind of camera view? Is like you're looking through a camera?
I can't remember if the first one was like that. I don't think it was, but I'm not sure. I think that might have just been in the second one that it was like that.
Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun. That freaking mission we got stuck on pissed me the frick off, though. We kept getting stuck at the same mission. Oh, so frustrating.
Yeah, we did a lot of things in that game where we got stuck in a lot of times we did get stuck.
We were almost done, I feel like, too.
We were. I think we were. We were like probably maybe an hour at most from the end.
Yeah.
We just got stuck on a mission, dude. We're like, we couldn't get past it. And we were just dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. Like, we were doing something wrong, obviously. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were doing wrong, but we were doing something wrong. It was fun, though, co-streaming and seeing that co-stream going on my mixer. It was pretty cool, dude, how we can stream like that. That's pretty awesome. That's an awesome feature. It was fun, though, co-streaming. Whoa.
You could do a 4-player co-stream.
Yeah, you could. You could do it on Gears. You could do it on other games, right? So that's cool, and I think it's a really cool feature of Beam to have that. I mean, Mixer to have that. So, yeah. Nsane Lynch 2, guys. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. It's a Games with Gold game. You should download it and play it. It's a 360 game. The graphics do look dated. The controls are pretty dated, but it's still fun. Bad. It's still fun. The graphics are pretty bad though. Like it's old. It's old game. It's bad.
I had fun playing that game.
It was fun though, but I mean, if you don't mind,
some of the
like
stuff
old,
they said were funny.
Old graphics, and yeah, it's pretty cool. The banter they say.
A lot of swearing going on.
Lots of swearing, like a lot of fuck.
A lot of F-bombs.
Fucking shit and oh shit. There's a part where you run around naked.
Oh, so it's like our podcast?
Yeah. Totally, like our podcast. Just like it.
Besides, other than that, we're not naked.
No, we're just not naked on the show.
Now, do they do the whole like censoring and like blurring out shit throughout the whole game?
What do you mean?
They only did that. You might be able to change it in the settings, but like every kind of like headshot or nudity there was, they blurred it out.
Yeah,
that was really weird about the headshots, right? Like I don't know, that was really weird when they did that. Like
because I was in the first level just chasing the guy. I gave one dude a headshot and I ran up by the body, and yeah, the head was all blurred out. Like I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a setting you can change.
I was looking for one and I didn't see it, but
maybe it's just like that. Maybe it's just to add to like the grittiness of the game. It makes you imagine what a headshot would look like, I guess.
Yeah, because someone's supposed to be following them filming this, right? And maybe being filmed, and it's you're watching the TV version of it as you play through or whatever.
Maybe I don't know.
It's censored. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played that game.
Totally an old game. But another game that I played this week, guys, of course, was yesterday, Friday. I started a game night with Alan. Maybe we were on Siege at first, and we were getting our asses handed to us. Like just getting killed. It wasn't fun. So I told Alan, you know what? It's time for Battlefield. So we switched over to Battlefield, and sure enough, first person to message me was Josh Banaka. He's also known as Vanilla Sausage on Xbox Live. He messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, like, can you have another room, like more room in your party?" And I was like, "For sure, dude." So he got on. Big shout out to him, and big shout out to his girlfriend, Miss Morgan. She's awesome. They were both playing with us, dude. They kick ass. They're like, they're so good at Battlefield. I was like, wow. They were getting like 40 kills each.
Holy cow.
It was pretty legit. And he knew like what classes to run on certain maps, etc. So we took some tips from him, and we switched to, we were playing Conquest at first. It was a lot of people in the game, dude. It was fucking Snyder. David Snyder was in there. Alan Maybe. Josh Banaka. Miss Morgie. Fucking CeeLo was in there. Who else? Somebody else was in the party too. They had to we had to split the squads. That's how many people we were playing. Like 8 people were playing, dude. So we had to split the squads. So we had like 2 squads going on a team, 8 of us in a party, all talking about the objective. I think Gunny wasn't. Oh, Gunny wasn't in there. Oh, it was Destro. Private Destro was in there. Fucking Destro. So I made everybody join the Horrible Gamers platoon, and you should do so as well if you haven't done so in Battlefield. You should join our platoon. And Destro was pissed off that because you have ranks in the platoon. When you join, you're a private. And Destro was fucking pissed that Gunny Chief was a lieutenant. He was like, Gunny isn't even here. Why the fuck is he a lieutenant? I was like, cuz he's Gunny. He's like, I want to be promoted, Jesus. I was like, sorry, you're going to stay Private Destro forever. So he was pissed the whole time. Like I think he was drinking or something. Cause like at the end of every match, he was like, hey Jesus, how about I get that promotion now, huh? I'm like, no, Private Destro, you stay, you follow orders. He's fucking pissed. He was so mad. We were all laughing in the party. It was fucking hilarious. He was like, why does Gunny Chief get to be a lieutenant? And he was mad that Brink was a lieutenant as well. He was like, why are Brink and Gunny lieutenants and why am I a private? So, no, they were colonels. He wanted to be a lieutenant and I wouldn't promote him. So he's still stuck at private. Sorry, dude. Private Destro, you're going to stay a private forever. But, shout out to those guys because it was an amazing game night, dude. We were up for till at least 11 o'clock at night, and we started at 6. So it was a 5-hour gaming session with all those dudes. We were all having an amazing time. And I gotta say one thing, our community is fucking amazing, dude. This is the best gaming community out there. There's no one better than you guys. You guys are awesome. And gaming with you guys is amazing. I enjoy talking to you guys and playing with you guys and the jokes and the laughing and all the stuff we say in the parties. It gets pretty wild. But shout out to you guys for that. And CeeLo, something was wrong with him because he wasn't talking to us at first. He was just in our game. And then he got into the fucking party and his mic was all messed up. I don't know. But shout out to you, CeeLo, because you're an awesome dude, man. I love gaming with you, dude. But yeah, I also played Battlefield 4 this week, guys. I went back to that. Speaking, because we were talking about that last week, weren't we, or the week before? And I went back to Battlefield 4, and that game holds up. So good, man. Mm-hmm. Still holds up, right, Clint?
Yeah, I still go back to it every now and then.
It is crazy how, old that game is, and, so many people are still playing it. It's crazy.
I've been wanting to get back into that.
Dude, you can easily find a match. Easily. I was on a, they actually have, DICE servers now, because I was on a DICE server for, the longest time. And there was, no lag. It was pretty fun. But another game that I played this week, guys, and actually beat, I bought it last Sunday, and I beat it within the 2 hours that I bought it. Super Hot. I played Super Hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
Super Hot.
I beat it. Super. I actually streamed all of it the same day I bought it. I streamed all of it.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I beat it
That's awesome.
that same night. And I think Iams, a big shout out to Iams because he was in there the whole time giving me pointers and shit. And that game is good. Have you guys played it? I know you played it, Ryan, because you were saying Super Hot, so you've played it.
Yeah. I've never played it.
I haven't even heard of it.
Really? So Super Hot is a game where the story is you're a kid playing a computer game, a VR game, and you're on a world where everything is white and the characters are red, and they have no faces. It's just a silhouette of a person.
Okay. And
every time you move, the characters move. So if you're turning, they're moving towards you to attack you, or they'll shoot at you and you see the bullet coming.
Time doesn't move unless you move.
Yeah, basically.
You move, time moves.
So you'll see a bullet coming, and you basically have to think, okay, do I move left or right to dodge this bullet? And you're moving, and the bullet is coming as you're moving. Sometimes it hits you, sometimes it misses you barely. But it's a really cool concept. I enjoyed it a lot, dude. I fucking loved it. Ryan, it was amazing, dude. I was like, fuck. Yeah. It's such a good game. I can't believe I totally, missed that last year. That was crazy how it didn't even interest me last year, and I just bought it on the sale for $12, and it was a great game. But now it's back up to regular price. I think it's $15, which is kind of crazy for that game. But
yeah, if it's only 2 hours long.
Super Hot. But it has an endless mode where you have to basically survive as long as you can. And I think the best I got on that was 15 or 16 people.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I got
It's
killed.
tough.
It was tough. Because, yeah, you can pick up, like, coffee cups and throw them at people. And, like, you hit the guy with the coffee cup. He, like, falls back, but his gun is flying into the air. So you go to catch the gun.
His gun.
Yeah, you go to catch the gun. You shoot him in the head, but then there's a guy coming behind you with the baseball bat. So you either shoot him, but you may not have enough time to shoot him, so you throw the gun at him instead. It's so cool, just the way that shit plays out. Like, the way you're thinking in your head, okay, if I do this, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this guy's going to come out here.
It gives you the time to stop and think about what to do next, right? Like, so you just stop, and you're like, okay, now what do I got to do?
Yeah, and the story, there is a story to the game, though. The story is like, I don't want to spoil it. Just play the game, because I can't spoil it. That story is like, spoiler, like, you can't spoil it for people, basically. It's the best shooter I've ever played, guys. Go play it.
Dude, I'm looking at a gameplay video right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to fucking play this.
Play it. It's really fun.
I'm surprised you never have.
It makes you think.
Dude, I somehow missed it. Haven't even heard of it. How the hell did I miss this?
It makes you.
You never heard of Super Hot?
Crazy.
No. I mean, the last thing I knew was Super Hot was fucking Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but Super Hot, man. Like, I recommend you check it out. You probably could find this on Steam, super cheap. Super cheap. But the game is so cool. Like, every time you finish a level, it goes like super hot, and like it shows you the replay of everything you did. And then you press A to continue to the next level and the next level and the next level, and then once you beat the game, it's like you have endless mode. So now you like have an endless mode where like you're on the map and you have to survive like all the enemies that are coming at you. And it's like the Matrix, dude. It really is like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Because like someone shoots at you in front of you, you see the bullet coming, you turn around, you hit the guy behind you, then there's a guy coming out the left, the right, the left, the front. It's like in the Matrix where like the dudes get surrounded by the agent guy. What the fuck's his name?
Smith.
Agent Smith. Yeah, they get surrounded by him, and the Agent Smith just keeps popping up out of everywhere. That's what this is like. But you're trying to survive against these red people. They're just red people. That's what they're called in the game. The red people. Anyways, enough of Super Hot, guys. I beat that game. I recommend it. Another game that I played, I bought it last week. I talked about it last week. Was Deus Ex Human Revolution or Mankind Divided? Not Human Revolution.
Mankind Divided.
Mankind Divided. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, that game. I've been playing it and I'm really enjoying it. It's really hard to get into at first, but I really like the world that game is presenting to me. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever get that where you're playing a game and it's kind of hard to get into at first, but you really want to get into it because the world just looks so appealing? Yeah. That's Deus Ex for me.
Yeah.
Just that world of like the augmented people and the regular people and how they hate the augmented people, and you're an augmented person and sometimes you have to help the augmented people or the humans like our regular people, and just the story is kind of interesting, and corporate espionage and all that fucking shit going on in the game. The side missions are crazy. Like, I found some crazy side mission in the beginning. Yeah.
Is it open world, or is it linear?
Open world.
It's not really open.
It's open.
You get a little corridor section that you
open
can run
sections.
around in.
Yeah, it's open sections. You get it's like a whole map.
It's kind of like Tomb Raider in that sort of style, where it's like you go into a section that's mapped, that like you have a map, but it's like a small section, and then all the maps kind of make the world.
Totally. Yeah. That's exactly what Ryan said. That's what it's like. That's what the map looks like. When I first started the game, I was like, really? This is the map? Like, this is the open world they're talking about? And then I kind of got into it, and like, you could like travel with the subway. You can go to like different sections of the city. That's how you get around.
Yeah.
But Deus Ex is really cool. The game is pretty, guys. Like, wow, I'm surprised at how good that game looks. Like,
that's a Microsoft exclusive, right?
No. It's made by Square Enix.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's Eidos that makes it, right?
I have it on PC. So.
Was it did it come out for PlayStation?
Yeah, it came out for everything.
Did it? Was it just like a Xbox first title?
No.
No,
because they were promoting that, like Microsoft was promoting that like crazy.
Oh well, maybe
Microsoft might have promoted it, but I don't. They weren't involved at all.
No, I don't think it was any kind of exclusivity deal. I think maybe not even the DLC was exclusive.
Gotcha.
But the story, yeah, like I said, the story is really interesting. It's just the way and then the powers you have, like you can go invisible, you can make your footsteps go silent, you can insert a chip in your brain that makes you look through walls better, and like it's just different shit you can do in the game. It's really cool. But the graphics are amazing. The game looks really pretty. It's one of the best looking games I've played on the Xbox One. No joke. What else did I play this week? I think that's it, guys. Wait. The chat's going to kill me right now. I see it already. I have one game that I played, guys. Last night, during Friday night gaming with our community, our good friends Alan Mabey and David Snyder got me convinced to download Paladins. Guys, I'll give it this. So, I have all the characters now. But I didn't pay for the game. My brother had bought all the characters like for $20 where you unlock all the characters or whatever. So I get into it. I download all the DLC because my brother and I game share. And my brother walks into the room. He gets off of work. He walks into the room. He sees me downloading Paladins on the screen. First thing he says to me is, "Oh, you're finally downloading it, huh?" I was like, "What?" And everybody in the party was like, "Ha ha!" Everybody was laughing at me in the party, like, "Oh, you finally downloaded Jesus!" And like, I was like, "Yeah." And my brother was telling me, like, "Yeah, dude, it's such a good game." I was like, "Okay, I guess." And like, I started playing it, dude. That game is Overwatch. Like, it's Overwatch. It's a different skin.
You think?
Totally. Only
but
difference.
It was apparently in development before.
Yeah, Blizzard must have fucking hacked their shit and stole all their idea, and released the game first, because this is Overwatch. The only difference between Overwatch and this is you get a horse in the beginning of this when you launch the match or the round. You have a horse so you can get to the objective really fast, and every time you spawn on a horse that you ride to the objective really fast, and you jump off your horse, and then you can start attacking people. But the abilities are kind of the same. Even some of the characters are straight up Overwatch characters, I think. Personally. They're like, you can compare them 1-to-1. The one thing that this game does do different is it adds the perks, these cards that you get that add like certain different passive abilities to your character. Maybe you heal faster, maybe you reload faster, maybe you jump a little bit faster, maybe you run just a slightly bit better. It's percentages. So it'll be like, oh, run 0.02% faster with this card activated, or with this card in your slot. And every time you die, you can buy new cards to put in these slots, or you can have the auto purchase on where it automatically purchases cards for you. And every time you spawn, it gets you points, and every time you're alive, you get points. So when you die, you buy cards. But the game is fun. It is fun because it's just like Overwatch. It's fun. Guys, if you haven't played Paladins, it's free.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite character yet?
No. There's so many characters. That's the problem too, right? Like, there's like 20 characters.
Yeah.
And for you.
Because I've tried a few of them, and I found that I tend to gravitate toward Fernando.
Yeah, I use Fernando. That's the guy with the shield, right?
Yeah. He's basically the Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Yeah, I used him. He's really cool. Yeah, that guy, he's awesome. I've used him. I've used Victor. I used the chick that has like the sniper gun and the machine gun together. Like, you zoom in, it turns into a sniper. You like let go, and it turns into a machine gun. I've used the Hanzo looking guy. He shoots like arrows like Hanzo does. The little squirrel or raccoon. What is he? A raccoon? A raccoon that jumps around and shoots shit. Mm. I was using him last match we played against real people. Me, Snyder, and Alan maybe. But it's just like Overwatch. Playing the game, I couldn't help but think, I really wish I was playing Overwatch right now. No joke. I was sitting there thinking, like, I really should be playing Overwatch. Like, that's the important game to me. I don't want to be playing Paladins. But they're fun. They're both good games. If you want a free game that's just like Overwatch, poor man's Overwatch, go play Paladins because it's a good game. For free, it's fucking amazing for being a free game. I'm surprised it's free, honestly. Like, that's how good it is. I don't know if you guys have tried it. Have you guys tried it? Any of you? Eric? Obviously, Clint has.
I tried starting it. I gotta get past the
the tutorial.
Like the very first, the tutorial.
Really? That's like less than a minute long. I like breezed through that.
Yeah, I gotta get through.
You obviously just like launched it and looked at the menu and were like, "Fuck this." I've done that before. I've done that before in some games. But I recommend it. Like, if you think you want to buy Overwatch, you should play Paladins first, and maybe stick with that, because once you play Overwatch, you're gonna get spoiled by Overwatch and just the beautifulness that is Overwatch. The 60 frame
Paladins is still the poor man's Overwatch.
The 60 frames a second on fucking Overwatch, the beautiful graphics, the beautiful characters, the awesome abilities, the quick matchmaking. That's the one thing about Paladins that I didn't like. The matchmaking is kind of wonky.
Jesus. The question that everyone asking is Paladins Jesus approved?
I think it is. I approve this game. I totally recommend it for people that don't have Overwatch, that really want to play a game like Overwatch. Try Paladins. It's a good game. Good game. Totally.
So, Ryan, have you played this?
I played it a couple of matches.
So, what about Battleborn or Paladin?
Ooh, that's because Battleborn is free too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played Paladins enough to say that, like, you know, to have an opinion on that, but I really do like Battleborn. I think it's a fun game.
Is Battleborn like Overwatch and Paladins?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
So you can actually compare those two to each other?
You can, compare all three.
Really? Well, probably Overwatch beats everything, right? Because it's like the best. But
would you say Smite is the same kind of genre, isn't it?
Smite, that game still.
Smite's a little more MOBA-ish.
Yeah.
Smite's a little more like push minions forward.
All those games are on Xbox, aren't they? For free.
Yeah.
Well, except for Overwatch.
Yeah, Smite is.
Well, you can download like the core of it for free, but it's one of those where you can buy all the characters, you know, with founders packs and shit.
Yeah.
One question that I did have about Paladins was, when do you guys think the beta is going to be over? Because when you launch the game, it does say Paladins beta.
I don't know.
It's like, so it's obviously not a finished game. Yet it feels
I assume they're going to keep working on it. You know what I mean? Like,
they're probably
it's not game preview though. It's actually released though, isn't it?
Yeah, you can buy all the characters, but it still says beta on it. So it's like game preview beta free game. I don't know. It's really weird. It's like one of those. It's like a game preview game, but it's already released. It's really confusing. Check it out though, guys. That's it for
Ark
me. Though.
did that same thing. It was in game preview for like ever.
Oh, Ark.
And people,
It still is.
Is it? I thought it was released.
Yeah.
No, so did I.
They're actually doing like a physical disc version of it in August.
Oh fuck! That's when it'll be released then.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's a long time, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of those games, I actually did go back and try to play Elite Dangerous. Clint,
I love that game.
Clint, I don't know what it is. That game, I can't get into it. It's impossible. I can't. Every single week I have tried, I think I can't.
Well, let me ask you this, because I had trouble getting into it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go through the training missions, like the tutorials?
The training missions are YouTube videos.
Not anymore.
Oh, they fixed them
with updates and everything. There are actual like
Jesus,
training missions, actual tutorials.
Okay, they're not the YouTube videos anymore. Because before, like, it used to be like you fucking click tutorial and it like gave you a link to YouTube. You had to go to fucking YouTube to watch videos on how to play a game. So you're like, What the fuck, dude? This makes no sense. So, yeah. Maybe I need to try that, Clint. Because I actually paid for that game and I bought the full version. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It was one of those Jesus wants a game and stupid and I wasted money.
Yeah. And me, I was watching Twitch at the time and I was watching a few different streams of it and everybody was like, oh yeah, when you get the game, we'll have to play together. You're going to get it on PC, right? I'm like, no, I'm getting it on Xbox One. Oh, shit. But no, the way that I ended up learning is I ended up jumping into the game with somebody. And they were sitting there, okay, you're going to want to, do this and you're going to want to hit this and look at this and what does this say? And basically they just sat down and helped break down all of the different components.
Okay. So
I still can't manually land for shit. I have to have that auto docking station no matter what.
Yeah, that game is hard, dude. It's really hard.
Yeah.
And I even try to use my Elite controller with the paddles, and because everybody was like, "Oh, the Elite controller makes it so much better," and I no.
Once you get past that initial learning curve, it'll be a lot easier. I don't really have any problems as far as the controls of it or anything now.
I don't even know what the point of the game is. What's the point of that game? You fly, space.
Yeah, you're going through space. Yeah, and you're doing different types of missions. There's mining missions, there's passenger missions where you can just either deliver people or do these sightseeing things where you bring them around to a few different points. There's hey, you can haul cargo, you could even do bounties or get hired to take out certain people and I mean, there's a lot that you can do in the game, and basically you're just doing it to, get money and, get better ships and, because you can always upgrade your ships and you can even change the names of them and stuff. Like right now I have a ship that the name of it is the Asp Explorer. And the funny thing is all of the ships in the name, all of the ships in the game are named either after snakes or whales. Because, you've got, the python, the anaconda, the cobra. Then you've got, the beluga and the orca and stuff like that. But I've been coming up with some creative names for all my ships, though. My Asp Explorer right now, I named it Tap Dat Asp.
Wow. Oh, man. Okay, so, I guess. Fuck it,
just really. For funny, because then you see somebody's ship that's Commander Vengeful Jedi, Tap Dat Asp.
Fuck, this game sounds so cool to me, but I just.
It is, but there is a huge learning curve, and you just have to push that past that initial part.
It's fucking impossible. It's like learning how to fly a real goddamn airplane.
Dude, try going through those actual training missions now. Mm-hmm. That helped me a bit too when I went back into it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to try it then. Anyways, what else have you been playing, Clint?
Well, for me, I didn't do as much gaming as I wanted to this week, just because, birthday. Mm-hmm. But I played a little bit of Rocket League. Which actually, speaking of, I actually got to give a shout out to my buddy Mike. I'm trying to remember his PlayStation gamer tag. It's Silver Demon something. I forget the numbers, but no, the night going into my birthday, he actually did a stream of Rocket League, and then he even changed the name of it to Happy Birthday Vengeful Jedi.
Oh, that's pretty legit.
Yeah, and he was, just kind of shouting it out on the stream, or, he'd get a goal or they'd win the game, and he's like, "This victory is in the name of Vengeful Jedi." So, no, he was really cool, about it, and it was a lot of fun. But That, and I've been playing mostly that Marvel Heroes Omega.
Oh, yeah.
Which it has a strong Marvel Ultimate Alliance feel to it, which was an amazing game back on the 360. I loved it.
It's like Marvel Ultimate Alliance meets Diablo.
Yeah. And, I've been playing that. I've actually been playing, mostly playing through as Daredevil.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just like that up close and personal melee brawler type of character.
That's who I've been using too when I've been playing, just because he was the freed character.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm finding I actually really like him.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I really don't have that
I was going to.
Yeah, like, I don't have that much desire to try many other characters.
Yeah.
But
it takes a while to build up enough coin to actually buy one, though, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Or at least one that you want,
Yeah. Other than that, I played a little bit of Far Cry Primal. And then I streamed part of that for a buddy of mine so he could check it out. I've actually been playing the Jackbox Party Pack with a couple other friends of mine.
Nice. Those are always fun.
Yeah, we've been doing like the Trivia Murder Party.
Yeah.
From the third one, and then just a straight up You Don't Know Jack from the first one. And it's cool because we've been... we've been streaming it, obviously, so that they can see the game and get the codes to jump in and everything. Now, anybody who hasn't played this, if you're playing it single player, you just straight up use your controller. But if you're going to play multiplayer, you have to have like a tablet or a mobile phone. Because you got to pull up a site on there, and then you basically use that as the controller.
Yeah.
And there's a 4-digit room code at the beginning, and that's how people can join your lobby and get into the game. So, whoever's actually running the game pulls that up. Everybody joins in. You just start it when you're done, and but it's a lot of fun though, and it's funny, and there's some trick answers and shit. It's a lot of fun. If you like that type of trivia type stuff, it's a lot of fun. But other than that, I just got a new tablet for my birthday. My sister got me the Kindle Fire HD8, and I decided to download and try Guns of Boom.
Do you like it?
Guns of Boom!
Do you like Guns of Boom?
I have to get used to the controls a little bit more.
Okay. It's not that hard with the control. I mean, they're pretty...
No. But I like the fact that it auto-fires. Yeah. That you don't have to sit there and try to hit something else to fire. And overall,
that is well on phones.
I am kind of liking it. I mean, obviously,
you get to a point where you're just getting destroyed all the time, and you pretty much have to put money into it, or you're not going to be able to compete.
Yeah, but I mean, today I pulled off a couple double kills, and I'd have like showdowns where we're just like running at each other shooting, and sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. It was mayhem and chaos, and it was fun.
Yeah, man, I have a good time with it too. Like, I have been playing that game nonstop since it came out.
You guys want to know something?
I just got to try to like get in there and play with a couple people that I know.
Yeah,
I actually deleted that game.
What?
Jesus, you got to fucking. I was just gonna ask you to let Clint into the fucking group.
I'm sorry, the group has been closed. Jesus has retired from Guns of Boom. My career is over in that game. I took a major career-ending injury in my last match, and I couldn't go back in. Doctor said I can't play again.
Oh, that's too bad.
Aw.
Too bad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So that's all you played?
No, but Clint, real quick, tell me about the Amazon HD Fire tablet or whatever, because I was going to buy that on a Prime Day, because Prime Day just happened on the 11th or some shit, right? So I saw it on sale.
It actually happened on my birthday, and that's when my sister bought the tablet and just had it shipped to me.
Yeah, it was on sale for I think it was down to $30 even, I think. Or 40.
There were different ones. I think mine
the cheap
was
one,
40 or 50.
Yeah, the cheap ones were at the $29.99 price. That was the actual Amazon Fire one. The Amazon Fire HD, the one you have, the bigger one, it was $45 or $50. Anyways, how do you like it? Is it good? Is it a good tablet?
So far, I'm really liking it. I mean, it's... You see, I wish I had the other one right here to do a comparison. It's thinner than the other one. The other one was definitely thicker and a little chunkier. This one feels, because I had the HD6 before, and it was a little bit heavy. This one's a little bit lighter, but it is bigger and thinner. It's easier for certain games. I would have had trouble on the other tablet or whatever with, Guns a Boom.
Yeah.
On my phone or, whatever.
Totally.
But, for something like that, and then I realized, oh my God, I want to play Knights of the Old Republic, and I know it's in that Amazon Underground thing. Well, guess what? It's no longer available on the Kindles.
Oh, no.
That sucks, dude.
Because, what's happening... No, I can get it, but I have to pay $10 for it.
No, no.
Because Amazon is discontinuing the Underground App Store, so they're not going to have, all those extra free apps anymore.
What's the Underground App Store? Is it some kind of free thing that Amazon had?
Yeah. Where you... Basically, we'll take Knights of the Old Republic.
Mm-hmm.
And it would say... there would be a little banner on the icon for the game that said actually free, and what you could do is the game and all of its in-app purchases, so any DLC or anything like that, was free.
How? Is this a subscription you pay for or something?
It wasn't a subscription. It was just a free service that Amazon was providing to try to draw people into using their product.
Okay.
Because it was exclusive to Amazon. So, if you just went to the straight up Android, store, the Google Play Store, or the iTunes Store or whatever, Knights of the Old Republic would cost you $10.
Yeah.
But if you had an Amazon device, they would give it to you for free.
That's cool, I guess, but I mean, it sucks that they're getting rid of that. That's kind of lame.
Yeah. I was kind of sad about it. But that's okay. It's not like I have a shortage of games to play.
Speaking of KOTOR, I was going to buy that on the Android.
I think I am going to buy it, but
no.
not for a while, because I just installed Final Fantasies 6 and 9 on this tablet.
And you paid for those?
I did previously, yeah. Just because I want to play 9 again. That's my favorite Final Fantasy out of all of them so far. And I never played 6, and I wanted to. So that one I was willing to pay for those.
Okay.
But I paid for those a while ago.
On the other ones.
Trying on the other one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fucking switching from iOS to Android, dude, I lost all my games. That's the shitty part, man. I had Civilization Revolution, a $15 game. I had it on iOS. I had KOTOR on iOS. I have a bunch of games on iOS. I have so many games on iOS. I can't name all the games that I bought, dude. I have so many games. Think about it. I've been playing on that for 8 years, 7 years now. So switching to Android, it's I have nothing. I have to buy everything. It's lame. I even have to buy a new password manager because I don't have my password manager on here.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna cry. Sad moment.
You couldn't just like keep the app in your.
I wish I could like email
and keep it around just for that.
Well, I could, but it's still like I want. What if I want to play it on my new shiny fucking AMOLED screen or whatever on over here with fucking HDR and shit.
No, I'm talking like just like the password manager.
I guess I could, but I don't want to keep another device for that.
Yeah, that's true, because then you're going to want to use it, and then you hadn't used it in a while, and the battery's dead.
Because I was at work the other day, right? And you know what happened? I was trying to log into something, and it said, I need your password, because it's a new device. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go to my password. Wait. My passwords are not on this phone. They're on my other phone. Fuck. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what my password was. I was like, fuck. God, this is what I get for making shit complicated. Yeah. No, I had to come home and do it when I had my phone. It was lame. Yeah. That sucked.
Oh, and speaking of phones, Jesus, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought and ordered a new phone. It's already been shipped, and I'm gonna have it on Tuesday. But yeah, it turns out that I too got the Samsung Galaxy S8.
Dope. Yes, Galaxy S8, guys. Go with the Galaxy S8.
Dude, that was my second choice, other than the Pixel.
Unleash the Galaxy in your hand.
And the funny part was that, there was like a choice of 3 different colors, and me and Jesus both got the midnight black.
Yes, black is the way to go, dude. Fuck all the other bullshit, pink and blue and.
Oh yeah.
What other colors?
Who the fuck wants blue? Did they have? Blue or gray?
Blue.
Fucking.
There's like a
gray and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the choice between black, white, and blue, and I was like, oh, I'll check the blue out. Let me see it. And then as soon as she pulled it out and I looked at it, I was like, nope, going with black.
Yeah, fuck that.
Never buy a white phone either. That's just stupidity.
And never buy a color phone either. They look ugly. You like them. You like them for like the first day or two, and then you're like, fuck, why am I looking at a gold screen all the time or like the gold edges? Like,
yeah.
Why?
There was a phone that I wanted a while back. That it, like, the design and like all the color and everything made it look like R2-D2 from Star Wars.
That's cool, but I mean, still, like,
yeah, and that's the thing. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna be sitting here just looking at this thing 24/7, and then,
you get tired of him. Like,
I was saying, that's the thing. I was afraid I might tire of it, and.
Yeah, the one thing that's another cool thing about the Galaxy phones, man, they have HDR screens. The first mobile HDR screens, Ryan.
No, I have HDR on mine too.
You have HDR in your HDR10 and Dolby Vision bullshit?
I have, my screen's 1440.
Really? Is that? I thought they were, because everything I read said that Samsung Galaxy S8 is the first phone to support HDR content.
The Pixel XL is 1440, and there's another one.
Oh, wait, the phone's been out for a while though, right? So when did the Pixel come out?
The last year. The Pixel doesn't have the 1440, but the Pixel XL does.
Oh, so maybe the new one added the HDR. Yeah, because they were like, everything that I read about this phone, the reviews were like, it's the first HDR screen. Like, I guess it works. I don't know. What's HDR that you can try? Netflix, I guess.
Camera. Well, your camera will shoot HDR, and it's fucking beautiful.
But like, if I want to see HDR content, like, I don't want to take a picture and like, oh,
you're taking HDR pictures.
But I want to see like HDR pre-made content, Ryan. I want to watch something that's already been made in HDR.
Well, you can make it yourself. Your camera shoots in HDR. You can make an HDR 4K video on your goddamn phone and watch it and be like, wow, look at them colors. This is fucking awesome.
I just want to watch Netflix.
I don't know if
Netflix.
I don't know if Netflix does HDR for mobile.
Maybe.
Do they?
Maybe you have to be over Wi-Fi, I think.
You would have to be Wi-Fi. Yeah. You would eat your fucking data plan up if you were watching 4K fucking HDR mobile. Unlike LTE.
I know, right?
Here we go. Woohoo!
That shit would take forever buffering. Fuck, it would take forever.
Shit. Good.
That's what it would sound like. Yeah, but I really totally. I think I'm gonna watch that anime called Blame. Because that's something Brink recommended to me. That's HDR. I think that one's Dolby Vision. HDR content is awesome. It's like some of the coolest shit I've seen ever. But anyways,
this is gonna be really cool. But when I was shopping around for it, I was like, at first I was looking at the S7, and I was looking at a couple other. One. I was kind of just looking around.
Beautiful phone. Kathy's got an S7, and it's fucking awesome. Like it's a really nice.
The S7, there's two different S7s, right? There's the S7 and there's the S7 Edge, right?
Yeah, the Edge has the screen. So the screen is a little bit bigger than the regular S7 because there's no bezel, right?
Yeah. That no bezel is dope.
It does look nice, but I'll tell you one thing. If you crack that fucking screen, it's going to cost you like so much to replace it.
I got the insurance plan with it. I was like, fuck that.
Oh, yeah. I made sure to get the insurance with this one.
Yeah, the insurance, like if I crack the screen, I think it's $100 to replace it.
Is yours Edge, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the Edge one, yeah.
Well, all the Galaxy, the new one, the S8, they're both Edge phones, like the Plus and the regular one are both. The only difference between the Plus and this one, the smaller one, is the Plus is a little bit taller, making the screen like 6.2 inches.
Yeah.
Fucking huge. It's like an iPad mini, dude.
Yeah. Mine's 5.7, I think.
Yeah, that's what mine is, like 5.7.
But the bezel on this phone is humongous.
Really?
Like look at how much extra room there is on the top.
Yeah, look at this.
This is the bottom of the phone. And the buttons aren't even on the bottom of the phone. The buttons are on the screen, right? Like
yeah, the buttons for this one,
they did that.
The home button is right here. You just double tap the bottom of the screen and it pops up like the back and the forward and all that shit. But I like the no bezel. It has like a little one on the top and a little one on the bottom, but the edges, that's like a cool design. And everybody's saying the new iPhone is going to have the same thing this year, which it'll probably be a beautiful looking phone as well. And actually, I think, speaking of phones, one more thing. I think Apple just signed a contract with Samsung, so Samsung's going to make their screens. Because Samsung is the one that makes all those AMOLED screens or whatever, like the badass 1440 screens or whatever.
Well, I guarantee you that this screens. Is probably a Samsung screen too.
Oh yeah, all those screens are Samsung.
It's
dude. They make screens for everything.
The manufacturer. So
yeah. But anyways, guys, enough of phones and shit. Wingman is broadcasting.
And that was it. That was pretty much all I had going.
Awesome. Eric Smith.
What up?
For your yawn again over there, Mr. Falling Asleep. I fall asleep on everything. I'm Eric Smith. I fall asleep.
You want to know what I played
I guess I want to know what you played this week.
You want to know what I played?
Maybe.
Do you really want to know what I played?
No, I don't want to know, actually. No, I don't.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, we don't want to know anymore. So this week I played...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just played Nsane Lynch.
Really?
Like you just said, yep. We played that together. Mm-hmm. Almost beat it. And we gave up because we got pissed off.
Correction. Eric got pissed off.
I did get pissed off. I was like, I'm done. This is stupid.
I could hear it in his voice. He was really mad.
I didn't want to. I kept dying. And
that's how I felt about The Division.
Yeah.
I kept dying over it, and I was just like, no. Never, ever the fuck again.
Fuck this game. Uninstall right away.
Yeah.
And then another game I've been playing is Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I'm loving that game right now. It's so much fun. And I've just been playing a lot by myself, and I think I like it a lot more when I play it by myself because I'm able to control things and do things the way I want to do. So if I want to go stealth, I can go stealth. I can tell the guys that are in my platoon to stay back. I can tell them to stop and hold it, and I can go forward and do what I want to do. And if I want to go in guns blazing, I can just tell them to open fire and kill everyone they see.
Question though, Eric, does it scale the difficulty? Like, let's say if I was playing alone and you all of a sudden jump into my game, does it scale the enemies up then? Because now there's two real players?
It does not.
So, So even if I play single player, it's going to be the same difficulty as playing with like 4 co-op people?
Yeah, because I played with Gunny, and then I played with Johnny Don't and his buddy Lazy Matt.
Wow.
1276. Yep, shout out. And I played with those two today, and it didn't change the difficulty at all. I mean, they had their own difficulty, and I had my own difficulty. So
how does that work? Does it make the enemies harder for them to kill on their end?
I think on their end, yeah, it's whatever they set their difficulty at, and it's whatever I set mine at. Which I have it at easy right now, and I can change it at any time with no repercussions. So like, you know how whenever you're playing a game and you're like, oh crap, this is really hard. Yeah. And you switch the difficulty, and it's like you do this, you're gonna lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it doesn't do that here. Like you can switch it at any time, and like I said, no repercussions. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game, and I've been in that mood of playing stealth games.
Yeah.
I've said it before on the show, and being able to do that, like put a suppressor on my gun and just go around snipe people in the face, and I'm having a blast playing this game. Like you guys need to get this game so we can play together.
I have it.
It's just that game didn't appeal to me, dude. I don't know, like
it didn't appeal to me either. Like, well, okay, at first when it came out, like when they showed it at E3, I was like, oh my gosh, this is sweet.
Yeah, but then like right away, I was like, this is a co-op game. I'm kind of out.
It's not at all. Like you don't have to play it. You can play single player. Like I've been doing that.
But it kind of forces the co-op.
It doesn't force it at all. I have not felt forced to be like, hey, I need other people to play with me. Like you have, like if you're playing by yourself, you're gonna have your squad. You're gonna have your three other computer generated characters that are gonna play with you.
Are they badasses or are they stupid AI? Like they get in your way?
No, they're not. They're not stupid AI. Well, sometimes they're stupid. Like one time I told him to go to one area and he ran right into the enemy base. The other ones ran around it. This one ran right into the middle of the base.
I'm gonna take the shortcut.
Hey guys!
Yeah, and then they all opened fired on my dude, and then I failed the mission because I couldn't be detected. I had to like.
Oh, okay.
And so it's so stupid. And then like there's one time where I wanted to go completely stealth, and I didn't want my squad to get in my way, so I told them to go to this one spot. Same exact thing. Like they ran right into something, and yeah, it ruined everything. It sucks. The one thing that sucks about that is the game is the cover based system is good, but it's kind of wonky because it's hard to explain because I can't like if I'm on a corner of a wall, I can't just like peek over and shoot like some other games do. Like you're completely out of cover when you do that. Like you go.
Are you sure? There has to be a way you can peek around the corner. I mean, they have that in older games.
I'm not seeing it. I haven't figured it out. But like you go to the edge of the wall, and you can. I mean, it's third person view.
You click in the left stick or right stick, maybe. Click it in.
I'm not sure,
click
but
to me, man.
But other than that, I mean, that's really the only problem I have with that is the cover, the shooting while you're in cover. Let's see what else was. I mean, it's just a fun game. There's so much to do, and it's not all the same. I mean, it sort of is because I mean you're going to the mission, you're going to shoot up these dudes, and then you're trying to finish the mission. So it's kind of the same aspect throughout the whole game, but it's a pretty big world, and there's a lot to do. There's so much to do.
That seems weird to me because I mean Ubisoft usually uses all the technology that they have for previous games on their new games. So like that shooting out of cover, that they had that in The Division. The Division did it pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they didn't.
Does Ghost Recon not use that same shit? You know?
I mean, I may not know how to do it, and
that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
You don't know what you're doing.
I don't. But no, I mean that's the game I've been going to. Like, you know, I turn on my Xbox, and that's the game I've been playing. I haven't even played any Gears of War this week. This is probably the first time.
Blasphemy.
This came out. that I
Who are you, and what have you done with Eric?
Where's Eric Smith at? This is an imposter. Not my Eric.
No.
Hashtag not my Eric.
I've just been so busy with work, and this is...
Eric is a changed man, people. He's a changed man. He's seen the light.
Yeah, it's Gears of War.
The Gears of War the curse has finally lifted off of Eric.
So you don't have to play Guns of Boom, Ryan, at all this week.
At all?
I didn't talk about... Well, I did talk about Gears of War because I said I didn't play it.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
He mentioned it. True.
So I suggest you guys get Ghost Recon Wildlands.
If I see it for $20, I might pick it up.
Yeah, that game's expensive. It was like fucking $60, and when it goes on sale, it's like $38.
That's when I picked it up. Was at the game sale.
Yeah.
Maybe I can go to GameStop and buy like a used copy for like $55.
You could put a lot of hours into that.
Why?
Game. There's a lot.
Just fucking around.
Go on Kijiji or something, or
Kijiji.
Craigslist or whatever.
What kind of fucking voodoo magic are you talking about there?
Kijiji.
It's like Craigslist in Canada. We have Craigslist as well.
Don't go into Poison Ivy because you'll get it all over your arm.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea, Eric.
No.
It's a very bad idea. Stop itching it, Eric. You're making
I'm
me
not
itchy.
itching it.
You're making me itchy.
My whole body's itchy. My boss thought I had like a hickey on my neck. No, it's just Poison Ivy.
How do you take that off? You can't, right? Like,
I
don't let it
just
heal.
Wash
a
lot.
Like, do you soak yourself in the bath or something, or what do you do?
I think I should, but I don't.
There's
shower
stuff that you can put in that's supposed to help with it.
Yeah,
like the doctor gave me some steroids to help. It hasn't helped at all.
Well, there's that like oatmeal based stuff that you put it in the tub, and it's supposed to work from the outside in.
There you go, Eric. Oatmeal based, Eric.
My left arm is just it feels weird, like it's all dried out and it's swollen.
I think you're turning into a lizard.
It feels like that.
You're really a lizard person.
I'm a lizard person.
And I think because you haven't played Gears, your symptoms are showing.
I know. I think all I need to do is play some Gears of War.
I think your symptoms will be fine. If you play Gears, you'll heal up, dude. That's how it works.
Wow.
Hey, Eric, we need to finish Kane and Lynch too, man. I need to play Dead Island. I need to finish Kane and Lynch. So many games, so little time. What am I going to do with myself? I don't know. Ryan, tell me what you've been doing with yourself this week.
Well, guys, I've been playing Guns of Boom.
A
lot of Guns of Boom.
I can't believe I actually deleted that game.
Guys, I broke down and I put some money into it.
Again? That's like the second time now.
No.
Yeah, you said before
I put $5 in before.
Yeah.
So like this time there was a good deal for like a bunch of money and a bunch of gold, and I was like, all right, I'll throw fucking $20 in. Boom, and I got a whole bunch of shit, and I updated a bunch of guns and.
Whoa, you put $20 into it?
Yeah.
You got like the premium gun then, didn't you?
No, I got gun bucks and gold, so I just bought the guns that I wanted. And I made a mistake, man. I bought the wrong gun, but whatever. I'm still having fun with it. I should have bought that Remedy, but I bought the not the battering ram, one of the top shotguns. The Ranger, I think it is, or something like that. And and then I upgraded it to like level 3, I think, and I can't upgrade to level 4 until I hit level 34. So that's where like my predicament is. People have the Remedy at level like 2 or 3 and way more powerful, but my gun's more powerful once I upgrade it all the way. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I still like sometimes I go in there and I just get wrecked, and sometimes I go in there and I wreck house. Like that's just how it kind of goes.
In that game, what's the maximum amount of money you can spend?
It's limitless, man. You could keep spending money all you want.
Is it like that one game where we talked about that article about that one guy who spent like $800,000 on that one game?
It could happen.
That's
it could.
Insane.
I mean, the one time if you go into the thing, I think there's like to buy currency or whatever, it's like $129 for like 5,000 gold, something like that. I can't remember, but it's like it's crazy.
But the problem with those games is you spend money. Like I say, I go in there, I spend $50. I buy the badass things.
Yeah.
Then it scales me up to enemies that have the same shit that I paid for to make me pay for more shit. So it makes me pay for more shit.
And that's the biggest problem with this game. I find the matchmaking is terrible. It'll match all like level 14 armor guys that you can't kill with each other, and then it'll give you a team of like level 10, level 11, you're say level 12.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how am I supposed to win this? Especially in like control points. Like, how am I supposed to kill anybody if they have way more powerful armor than me? Like, I just give up in those. I'm just like, forget it. I'm not even gonna fucking play. Damn. I stopped playing control point. Every time it comes up and says control point, I hit fucking the home button and leave. I'm like, I'm not playing that anymore. Wow. I can't stand it. Because if you get matched up with like when you get matched up with a good team, it works well. But if you get matched up with a shitty team or a team that's like, has all the lower amounts of stuff, then you're just going to get destroyed. So what's the point of even playing? I'd rather just play like deathmatch. I wish they would take control point out. But anyways, so that's Guns Boom. I won't talk about it anymore.
Guns Boom.
I also played, sticking with the phone stuff, I played South Park Phone Destroyer.
Oh, that game is out.
That game's out now.
Fuck,
well, I don't know. It says it's an early thing, but someone posted a link. I think it might have been Andrew. Actually, posted a link earlier in the week saying that it was out, or maybe I just saw that in my Facebook feed. It just popped up in my Facebook feed. That's right. Anyways, it's okay.
It's not on that.
Basically.
Store.
No, I think you have to go through the link.
That's lame. Okay.
Anyways, basically what it is you're the kids and you're all like dressed up and stuff like that. It's like cowboys and Indians and fucking whatever, and you're playing this game where you're against each other. So it's kind of a little bit like Clash Royale, but instead of moving up lanes and stuff like that, you're moving across the screen and the enemies come out after you. So you're laying down cards, and then those cards will appear because you're on your phone. So you hit the button on your phone and it puts the card out, and then you have whatever that group of cards to battle whatever's coming at you, right? So, and then all the cards have different, abilities and whatnot and do different things. And you can level them up and blah, 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 blah. The usual stuff that you get in those games. And it's kind of funny. I mean, like, you get the South Park charm, obviously, because it's, it's all the same voices, all that kind of stuff. That's all in there. But, I mean, it doesn't really... I don't see this doing gangbusters or anything, you know what I mean? It was kind of fun, but it's not catching me like Clash Royale or Guns of Boom did, So,
I want to try this.
Yeah, check it out. I mean,
send me that link.
Just go on Facebook and look for it. It's like do a search for it.
What is it called?
It might have been through South Park Phone Destroyer. It might have actually been the South Park page that posted it. Because I follow them, I think, and it came up. I think it came up as an ad. Because you know how you get all the Google Play Store ads on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
If you see that or not, I get them all the time, telling you about all the different games and whatnot. So that's where I got it from. But yeah, it's okay. Check it out when it pops up on the store. Check it out. So I played Marvel Heroes Omega as well. Clint talked about that earlier. It's like a Diablo meets Marvel Ultimate Alliance kind of style game. You get to pick your hero. You get a hero. You can buy new heroes and stuff like that if you want. It's cool. Check it out. It's a free game. if you ever played like any of the Marvel Heroes games, like originally it was Marvel Heroes, then it was Marvel Heroes 2017, now it's Marvel Heroes Omega. It's kind of all the same game, and they just keep building on it. And now it's out for consoles, so check it out. I also played the Crash Bandicoot Insanity Trilogy. And when that game first came out, I played the shit out of it. I loved all the Crash Bandicoot games.
Yeah.
I was a big fan back then. But these games are tough, man. There's certain things that are like just fucking impossible and frustrating. You'll eventually get through it, but some of the platforming is just so frustrating. I remember it was the same back then. Like, it was super fucking frustrating back then too. I'm stuck on a level right now, and I can't remember which level it is. But yeah, I'm just fucking stuck, and I literally almost chucked my controller, and I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna start the second game. I'm not finishing the first game. Not going through this anymore. But other than the frustration I had, the game's great. It's still Crash Bandicoot. It's the same stuff. It looks a lot prettier. It's another, nice exclusive for Sony, I guess. But I mean, like, if you
exclusive.
Exclusive. If you know what I mean, if that bugs you, if you're not into that kind of platforming game, then this isn't obviously for you. But it's for
older gamers. I think it's not meant for kids or young people. I don't think it is.
I think kids would get too frustrated with it.
Yeah,
I really do.
There's a thing, right, where like I was reading an article one time where it said like how Nintendo capitalizes so much on nostalgia, right? But it's because we're the ones that have money now. The people that played those games as kids. And kids don't have much money. Like, they have to rely on their parents to buy them games. And most kids nowadays, their attention span or the way they think, they just won't be able to solve those games. They won't be able to do it. It's like impossible for them to play like Mario for more than like a minute. Like, fuck this. They give up. It's too hard.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Crash Bandicoot.
So that game is good. Cool. So you like it? It's fun, right?
Yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot. You know what I mean? I got to get into the second and third game just to see how much of a difference there is between the three of them. But yeah, they look a lot nicer. They run a little bit better. There's some like hitbox issues. Like, I know, like, when they remastered it, the original had like square hitboxes, so it was like a big square around Crash where you like would either get your hit or whatever, and now it's like an oval, so there's like less hitbox, which kind of feels weird. And I mean, the jumping and platforming, it has always kind of felt a little funny with that game. It never really, you never really. Yeah, you get the hang of it eventually, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not as easy as some other platformers. But yeah, so that's that. And then I played. I'm continuing to play Dust and Elysian Tale. I did a little bit of a stream this morning when I got up. I'm probably gonna try and keep doing that streaming, and I'll try and stream the entire game if I can get through it.
Yeah, again. It was fun watching it today.
Yeah, you guys were in there checking it out. It's an amazing game. It's beautiful. It's done by one dude with like a little bit of help here and there. I mean, like, it's a very cool indie game, and it's well worth playing if you've never played it. Unfortunately, there's no way to play it on this generation of consoles.
PS4.
I don't know about that.
What game is this?
Dust and Elysian Tale.
I think it is on PS4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I looked it up in the PlayStation Store today.
I think it was a PS Plus game, actually, when they brought it to the PS4.
Huh. So they did a remaster of it for PS4?
I'm not sure if it's a remaster exactly, but I think it's like enhanced edition, whatever they call that bullshit. Enhanced. Somehow it's enhanced.
I'm playing it on PC, so like it's on Steam as well. So you can get it there. You can get it on Xbox 360. You can get it on PS3, and apparently you can get it on PS4. So I mean, like, I don't know how much it is, but it was $3 on the Steam sale, so I picked it up because I loved this game back when it came out on 360, and it was glitchy then. There was some issues with the game. Like there was a point in the game where I fucking fell through the floor, and I had to go walking all through like off the screen. And then I had to jump down a hole like that I couldn't even see, and then eventually I came falling out of the sky and back onto the level. Like it was really, really weird. But I know like a lot of that stuff got patched, right? Like I played it when it first came out, and I'm having fun with it, and I want to see if those things are fixed and if the game runs a little better than it did when I played it originally. So I'll keep streaming that. I'm probably going to do it Saturday mornings. Because that's probably the easiest time for me to keep doing that. So if you want to come check it out. I'll just do it on the Facebook page. Don't worry about going to Twitch or to going to Mixer or whatever. I'll just stream straight to the Facebook group so you guys can watch it.
It says here on the Wikipedia it was for PlayStation 4, 360, Windows, iOS, and Linux.
Yeah, there you go. So you said PlayStation 4?
Si, senor.
Okay. So it is on there. I wonder why they didn't bring it to Xbox One.
I don't know.
It was published by Microsoft Studios.
And I looked, and it wasn't a backward compatible title either.
Yeah.
What game?
Holy fuck. Yeah, it's Microsoft Studios. Why the fuck is that not on Xbox One?
Why is it on PlayStation?
Yeah. Well, that's... Microsoft actually publishes a lot of stuff that's on...
Yeah. Minecraft and all that shit.
But there's a few, you know.
What game are you guys talking about, though?
Still Dust and Legion Tale. Oh. That's a Microsoft Studios game, and it's on PlayStation 4 and not Xbox One.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and it's $15 in the PlayStation Store.
There you go. So yeah, go check that out. It's really good. Or come watch my stream. But that's all I've been playing this week.
Watch the stream. For free.
Yeah, you can watch the stream for free. And if you like it, then go buy the game and play it yourself.
Free 99.
Yeah, I have it on Steam. I may end up just reinstalling Steam on my laptop just so I can go back and play it.
Yeah, and it should run. Like, it's not... I mean, it can get a little bit graphically intensive because, I mean, there's a lot of shit flying around on the screen sometimes. Mm-hmm. And you're like zooming back and forth, and the little sparks that fly all over the place. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, because when you were like racking up that combo and like all that like white shit's flying all over the screen, and
that's Fidget. She's throwing those fucking balls, and then you use your whirlwind thing to like suck them all in and kill all the enemies.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's like I said on the stream, though. It's a very cutesy game. If you can't, deal with a cutesy kind of game, then you're probably not going to like this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it. Let's get into this news we got here. Jesus.
News, guys. This is the news topics hour of the show where we talk news, discuss different things going on in the gaming industry. And if you want to discuss with our community members, you can always join our Facebook group over at Facebook. Guys, real quick. One thing that I want to talk about real quick, it's not in our articles, but I'm going to talk about it because this is a topic that I was made aware of today, actually. So, let's take a look at Sony's exclusives titles. Talk about Sony's exclusives. Here we go. Today I was sent a link to a YouTube video that was titled... What was this YouTube video titled? It was titled... The problem with Sony first-party studio exclusives and why they're all the same. And at first I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? And I started watching the video. It's 35 minutes long. I watched it. And it's true. After watching the video and doing some research, I agree with this guy on YouTube. He says, if you take a look at Sony's first-party That means they're like Sony Studios published games that are being made exclusively for the PlayStation 4 system. They all are the same game reskinned with different characters. They all use the same mechanics. They all use the same shit, the same combat mechanics, the same arrow mechanics, the same crafting mechanics, the same everything mechanics. And it's fucking crazy how similar these games are. So they take a look at, for example, God of War and the new Uncharted gameplay. And the combat is very similar. Like the way the dude punches the dude is all the same. The way the bows and arrows are working in Horizon Zero Dawn. And there's another game, I think it was actually God of War, using the bows and arrows. They look the same. And then like the way the dude in that new game coming out, Days Gone. Days Gone. It looks the same like Horizon Zero Dawn in certain shots. Like it's like the same fucking game. The same thing is happening. And like I was watching this and I was like, that is true. And everybody in the comments on the YouTube video was saying like, well, what about Ratchet and Clank? What about Crash Bandicoot? What about Metal Gear? What about Final Fantasy? What about all these other fucking games, right, coming off the PlayStation exclusive? The thing is, all those games are exclusive, yeah, but they're third-party exclusives.
Metal Gear's no longer...
Well, yeah, but back in the day...
Metal Gear isn't exclusive, and neither is Final Fantasy.
But other games, right? Whatever other games that they have that are exclusive that are coming out for them. They were putting these as examples.
Did they reference, like, The Last of Us at all? Because that was another exclusive of theirs.
Yes, and they're saying how The Last of Us is very similar to, like, another first-party game that they have. Like, basically, the point of the YouTube video is saying, like, Sony sucks at making exclusives. They copy the same shit and remake it over and over and over. And all their studios are just copying each other, reskinning the shit with different characters, change up the map a little bit, make it look different. But you're using the same kind of assets and shit, like the same story and like the same fucking combat. Everything is the same. There's no innovation. It's lacking a lot of innovation. And I didn't realize that till today. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, from like looking at or seeing Days Gone and then
I gotta send you
the new
YouTube
God of
video.
War. I mean, it looks just like The Last of Us. I mean, that's when I saw the trailer. I'm like, this looks like The Last of Us just with different characters.
Here's a YouTube video for you guys. I'm gonna put it in the description, in the chat, in the machines here.
Actually, there's even another group games that are like that with the PlayStation. When you're looking at stuff like all the Quantic Dream games, the guys that did like Heavy Rain and
that's what they were saying too. Like the dude was saying the same thing. Like, yeah, look at the PS3 exclusives. Like, they've been doing this for years. Just nobody's been catching on to this. Like, and everybody's talking shit about Microsoft exclusives. But if you take a look at the way Microsoft does their exclusives, they actually have completely different exclusives. Like, one is a space shooter with like a Marine, and he does this and this and this, and the other one's a Gears of War, but they're not the same kind of mechanics. In Halo, it's very floaty. It's very like you jump around, you do the floaty crap, you do the grenade toss.
First person,
jump around.
Yeah, and in Gears of War, you third person, and like you have like the way the cover works and all that shit. Like they do it differently. It's fucking weird. I don't know, dude. You gotta watch that video, guys. Just watch it and let me know what you think. I want to know what the community thinks.
You just pissed off all the Sony fans.
I did. I know I did. Because this pissed off everybody. No joke. It pissed off Iams. When Brink posted it in the chat, he was like, Iams was like, well, what about all the exclusives? What about this and this? And Brink was like, dude, those are third-party exclusives. None of those are first-party. None of those were first-party. He mentioned Ratchet and Clank. He mentioned other games, like other games, and Brink was like, well, those are not first-party. Look at all the first-party games that they have coming out, and they're all very similar. Very, very similar. And yet everybody's touting exclusives, but where's the innovation?
What about, what about the new Spider-Man game?
The same thing. They were saying how that game is very similar to another game, and like,
I know it looks similar to the Batman games.
Yeah, it has like the Batman combat and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to just watch that video, guys, and just let me know what you think.
I almost wonder if it's gonna play a little bit like Infamous.
Yeah,
I think that's what they were comparing it to. Yeah, I think they compared it to Infamous, that Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and they were saying how Infamous was from fucking similar to another game that they had. I was like, you watch this video, the dude makes some good points. He's like, he even shows you combat. He's like, okay, look at this section in Horizon Zero Dawn. Look at how the arrow mechanic works. How you're shooting a bow and arrow. Now look at this fucking clip of this game. Now, doesn't that look exactly the same? And you're like, holy shit. That's exactly the same. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from this. And people are going to be mad at me.
Oh, yeah.
But that being said...
Jesus? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
But
I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
But if you think about it, like, that is so true. Microsoft's exclusives are all kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
Think about like,
and the thing is, I mean, that's the way things are going, because if you look at it, it's like a popularity contest, right? So everyone's jumping on all the Sony stuff. So then it gets pushed out as this is what's amazing. So now everyone's trying to make and duplicate that exact same thing, and that's what leads to things like Lionhead getting shut down because that game wasn't as interesting to people anymore. But you know what? I would love to see fucking Fable come back.
Dude, I would love Fable 4.
Yeah, like I'm dying for that, but probably never get it. Yeah.
You don't think so? I think that could make a comeback. I mean, with the demand of exclusive games, and Microsoft could be like, let's bring this back. Let's try to resurrect it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there's that game that was supposed to come out, this coming week, I thought, that Fable Legends was supposed to be on the...
It's a card game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know it is, but still, it'll have to hold us over until
it makes me wonder the direction that Microsoft is going to take. Are they going to pivot and do the same thing Sony's doing now, where they're just going to copy the same... Their most popular game, let's say Gears of War. Are they going to just start making every other game like Gears of War? Like, Halo is now like the mechanic is the same kind of like Gears. You hold A to run. Yeah, you hold A to run and you press A to slam against the wall. And like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want that. The dude was making good points. He was saying like how Nintendo does the same thing too.
The same way, yeah. I mean, like
Sony has copied the Nintendo model, but they're doing it with new games, and Nintendo does it with old games.
Yeah, Nintendo just does it with their the shit that works, and it works.
It sells. It sells. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Mario Kart and fucking, but you gotta look at Nintendo too. Like, they're putting out new stuff now.
Yeah, they're putting
out Splatoon. They put out ARMS. You know what I mean? They're trying to put out new stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
I give them that. Well, they're trying a little bit.
But they are them too, just cashing everything as well, right?
Yeah.
So.
But with them too, I mean, they constantly gear toward the younger audiences too, towards kids basically.
Yeah.
And they, that's why they tend to stick with, that style and everything, because that's what the kids are going to more easily grab onto.
Well, yeah, I mean, it goes back to The Last of Us. After that, everyone loved that game, so they're just like, well, let's use this formula. Let's just do it this way.
Yeah, which that was a great game. I fucking love that game.
F Sony. I'm still salty.
Watch that video though. I will.
I've been salty for a long time, Eric.
You may think it's a long video, guys, but I'm just saying, just watch it, and the dude, you'll be convinced at the end, I think. This shit is like, whoa, man. Like,
yeah,
it kind of makes you mad at Sony for like, it makes you mad at them for not innovating. But you gotta think to yourself, like, they're fucking geniuses. They have everybody fooled with this shit.
Yeah,
like the way they do it it's smart of them. They do it the Nintendo way, where they make you think you're paying for something new, but in reality, you're really not. Yeah. Anyways, guys, moving on here. Let's talk about more news besides Sony exclusives being all the same. in Australia. Police shot 2 unarmed Batman cosplayers at an Australian sex party. Yeah. Australian police shot a man dressed as Mr. J, the Joker, and a woman dressed as Harley Quinn on Saturday night after being called to the nightclub Inflation, where a costume sex party was taking place. While the Harley Quinn cosplayer merely sustained a non-lethal flesh wound in her leg, her partner was rushed to the Royal Melbourne Hospital, where he was initially in critical condition before being stabilized. According to the police, they opened fire on these people because the man dressed as the Joker allegedly brandished a gun at them. But security for the event did say the gun was not real. They verified that it was not real. And the witnesses who were attending the Saints and Sinner Ball, that's what it's called, Saints and Sinner Ball, claimed the man was not holding it at the time of the shooting.
Hashtag cosplayers lives matter.
Totally. I agree. Cosplayers lives matter.
Which it says that rather he was caught in a compromising position with his partner.
Oh, man.
Which is a normal activity at that, given the nature of the event.
Do you go to many of those events, Clint? Is that how you know?
No, I just read the article.
I love the comments on here. One of the comments
said it in the article.
One of the comments says, the headline says it all: sex, violence, comic book heroes, in Australia. It's the truth. That is pretty wild. Oh, fuck.
Really, what more do you need?
True. It's life. Guys, more news here. Valve news. Valve has banned 40,000 Steam accounts for cheating on July 6th, making it the single largest ban hammer the company has ever used. 40,000 people got banned. As reported by Dot Esports, the mass banning was spawned by Steam's summer sale coming to a close. Allegedly, players were buying these games at a discount on new Steam accounts so they could test the waters for various cheats. Should they get caught and their account banned, they still have their main accounts elsewhere operating normally, or at least that was the plan for these people. Yet, Valve's anti-cheat software VAC was it was working, and it issued 40,444 bans on a single day.
That's crazy.
Their last banhammer record was last year on October, where they banned 15,227 people on a single day. They doubled and even then some today.
Yeah. Dude, they more than doubled that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It says here, while most of the bans were detected by the software VAC, actually 5,008 of the bans were from people complaining about other players. So people were reporting other players, and they were actually banning those players. According to the site VAC ban, $7,388 worth of goods, like cosmetic items, were forfeited from this purge of cheaters. So I guess these people were just cheating the system. What the fuck were they trying to do?
They're probably getting stuff to sell on the marketplace.
And then using the money to tie it to another account? Give it to another account or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so weird.
I don't know, because you had that whole thing with that Counter-Strike Global Offensive or whatever, where people were just going around and selling shit.
Yeah, all right.
Or you just level the shit out of a character and then you sell off that character or that account.
Yeah.
Who knows what these guys were doing, but there's also, depending on what game it was. Look at what they do with the consoles and FIFA and all that shit.
Yeah.
I still have FIFA showing up in my game library on my PlayStation from when my account got hacked. I'm not downloading it. Fuck that.
Guys, more news. Call of Duty news. In the world of esports, there's things that you need. You need people to watch, competitors to play the game, and announcers to keep the hype going. Well, one announcer Mr. Jack Campbell, announced his departure from esports the other day and his plan to deactivate his Twitter account. His love life has become a topic for Call of Duty fans in the past month. In spite of Campbell's attempts to stave off fans' speculation, the situation came to a head this past weekend when a woman close to Campbell revealed screenshots of private conversations with him that implied the Call of Duty commentator has a foot fetish. The English 20-year-old star has been rising in esports this year. He got tapped to commentate for the English-speaking broadcast of CWL Paris and CWL Birmingham. Last night, however, he claimed to bid farewell to his COD career in a Twitter video, which he referred to the screencast by saying, "There's probably so many people that are tweeting and laughing right now that I have more fucked up fetishes than I do. You know what? Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect." He went on to describe the scrutiny of his private life and the comments made about him and how it have led him to withdraw from his career in esports. He says, "This has now affected my personal life, my family, and me personally, and that is a no from me. That's where it stops. It's too much for me now, and it's to the point of bullying." Other prominent members of the Call of Duty scene have stepped up to encourage Campbell to reconsider his departure and speak out against bullying. Pro Call of Duty player Matthew Scraps Marshall recorded a video response of his own in which he said, "I've got a dodgy fetish. A dodgy fetish. Let me tell you that for something. And it's worse than yours. Ignore him. Don't even react to it. Don't be disappearing. You're a sound bloke." Scraps then uploaded a second video in which he described his supposed dodgy fetish. "Fuck this. I'm laying it all out. I love it when a bird ties you up, sits on your head, and farts." He then burst out laughing. Nobody knows if his video is true or not, but it's an attempt to save his buddy's career from leaving the esports industry. What do you guys think about this? So, dude,
oh man,
is an esports commentator. He's having an affair with this chick. This chick is like, "You know what? Fuck you. You didn't give me money to do my nails. I want to reveal these screenshots, you asshole." And she revealed them.
It's bullshit.
He asked her for a foot job. And now he's fucked.
He'll take a little break and get back into the game.
This is the thing, right? Like, who fucking cares? I mean, really, why does anybody care?
It's his life. I personally think that it's just his life. You shouldn't. Yeah. But it's the internet. It's the internet, dude. Yeah, it's the internet. Let's be real here. When you're in the face of the world, commentating on one of the most popular games in the world, and you have some weird like this happen to you, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah,
but you know what? The whole moral of the story is just don't fuck feet.
Why not?
Or don't
let anybody know that you
tell your girlfriend or the girl that you're fucking with in person. Don't ever text it to her.
"Stick your big toe up in my butt. I just love the feeling. Wiggle your big toe when you get it in my butt. Wiggle, 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 wiggle."
Brian Tulp Jr. in the chat says, "Man, if the video got out of Jesus' fetishes, they would ban this group from the internet." Possibly, you never know. Guys, moving on. More news. PS5 set to launch in 2019. Unconfirmed rumor. This is an article by GameSpot saying that it may come as soon as 2019, but it's going to be a half step. Of course, this is like the same article I read the other week where it says, you know, the system is not going to be as big of a deal as people like are used to when they see a new gen system. You know what I mean? It's more like now we're not doing big leaps. There's no need to do that. You just do small ones.
We can make more money that way. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. They'll buy a new console every 2 years?
Exactly. That's so smart. Microsoft, you're so smart for starting this fucking buying consoles every 2 year thing. It's gonna happen.
I know. I don't like it.
And I could see it, and I could see a future when we're older guys, where it's like, you go to the Microsoft store and you're like, I want the new Xbox One A, and they're like, oh, well, looky here, you signed this contract for 2 years. We'll give you this console. You can upgrade early if you get the insurance pack. $12.99 a month.
Do you remember when Microsoft tried doing that with the 360?
They did. I don't know if it. How did? I don't know if anybody bought into that.
They did like a payment program thing.
I don't remember that.
It was a 2-year. It was like
it was only in Microsoft stores.
2011, I think it was, where they. It was like 2 years before the Xbox One came out, right? So like they were like doing this thing where like you go to the store or online, MicrosoftStore.com or Microsoft.com, and you sign up for a 2-year contract, and you would get a 360. And like, it was just a 360, right?
Yeah.
And I think
360, and then you had to pay. You had to pay for Xbox Live
Gold
or something like that, and then you had a payment plan for the 360 as well, or something. I can't remember. It was.
I think every month they would give you gold with your payments, but you were paying like, I think it was like $25 a month or $30 a month,
something like that. Yeah.
Every month, and then once you paid that for 2 years, your contract was over and you got to keep the console.
Yeah.
I think that was their test phase, Ryan. I wonder how well it worked for them.
I don't think it worked well.
I don't know how many people would have bought into that. I know I could see why you would want something like that. Like, you don't have a lot of money to spend. $300 is $300, dude. You know, like,
yeah.
You go to the store and you think to yourself like, okay, spend $300 now or spend $30. What sounds better? You know, $30 sounds better than $300 at the moment. Even though at the end of the day you're gonna be paying like fucking $100 extra on top of the $300. But
I can't remember. We worked it out and it was like $135 extra or something like that you would pay.
Yeah, so
on
you're
top.
paying
the
interest, right? But there was benefits to it. Like, I mean, every month you would have gold. That's for sure. You would always have gold because your account was tied to it. So you would always have gold, and I think it was probably a cheaper option than like those rent-to-own places. So, yeah, I don't know if you ever did that. Hit us up because I want to know who the f- did that.
Yeah, I don't know anyone.
Email us feedback@horriblegamers.com and let us know if you ever did that contract fucking thing. Because I'm really interested to know if that's
it's funny. The rest of this, he goes to say that he doesn't think the PS5 would come out in 2018. More likely 2019 or 2020.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, because the One X comes out this year, and then they're gonna have like 2 years of not having a true 4K console.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to get skeptical about whether the One X is actually going to be a true 4K console or not.
I am too, but I'm probably gonna still buy it, Ryan. But
I'm not saying I'm not going to buy it. It's going to be better than the PS4 Pro, but by how much?
Right now, at this point, debating if I should wait to buy it. Maybe a price drop. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for it.
Because a price drop will happen. Maybe it'll happen like next year, next fall, not this fall, next fall. Because it happened with the Xbox One. That's the only thing I don't want to get burned again. I get fucking $500, and then 6 months later you get 5 free games with it, and fucking
and it's
free
Xbox.
Yeah, you get 5 free games, and like you want a controller? We'll give you a controller too. Here you go. You get everything for fucking less than what the other people paid for.
What, you want an Elite controller? Yeah, we got a bunch of those.
Yeah, here you go for free. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're paying $400 and you're getting all this free shit with it. Like, that That's very appealing. It sounds very appealing to me. But those load times.
Yeah.
More news, guys.
The actual speed up between the regular and the Elite Xbox One is significant, man. Like the load times are so much.
You know what I heard? The trick to do is buy an SSD hard drive and put all your games on there.
Yeah.
And USB
but
3
that's
that
not
shit.
cheap. But that's just not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's, I mean, if you want a fast load times.
500 gigabyte SSD drive is going to be like $300-$400. You know, that's not a lot of space. And you're not really supposed to be taking stuff on and off of SSD drives. I mean, it's not, you can do it, but it's not, you know what I mean? That wears the drive.
How dare you ruin my dreams?
Sorry, man.
Guys, more news. Insomniac has said that now the world is several times larger than Sunset Overdrive in their new upcoming PS4 exclusive Spider-Man.
Our stuff is better than the stuff they did for the other people, so yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Insomniac has now said that the Spider-Man will be the biggest game they've ever made, which is what they said about Sunset Overdrive. They're like, Sunset Overdrive is the biggest game we've ever made. But now it's Sunset
Overdrive 2 will come out and they'll be like, Sunset Overdrive 2 is the biggest world we ever made.
Totally, but
and
that's
then
the
they'll come
hype.
Spider-Man 2 and they'll be like, Spider-Man 2 is the biggest world we ever made.
Whoa! that's what they're saying. I'm just repeating the news. So, the news, guys. This here. What's the next piece of news here? Sports Direct has now bought the largest stake in the struggling retailer called Game. So Game is like the UK's GameStop, right?
Yes. Yep.
Sports Direct, a retail giant owned by the UK billionaire Mike Ashley, has acquired 44 million shares in Game. That's the equivalent to about 26% of the shares of the group. So basically they bought a bunch of shares and now the company is struggling. They don't know what to do with it. And basically this dude who bought it, this billionaire guy who bought it, is a dick. Because he's being sued. Because Sports Direct, the company he owns, people are saying that they don't pay their staff correctly. They withhold payments. And they have poor working conditions for their employees. So,
nice.
Well.
So Game's gonna go downhill.
Sorry,
guys. Sorry, UK people. Your fucking game store your major game store is gonna be shit real soon.
It's okay. Digital games will be the biggest thing now.
Yeah.
Guys, moving on here, Nintendo news. Nintendo has now ended the 3DS production in Japan. According to some person, and who the fuck is this? So an official notice on the Japanese website for the new Nintendo 3DS states that production of the handheld is over. So it says production ended when you go to their website and you click on Nintendo 3DS. Basically, they say here that it does not affect Nintendo of America territories, as the model in question was only sold in limited quantities as special offerings. There are no changes to the sales status of the new Nintendo 3DS XL, Nintendo 2DS, or the upcoming new Nintendo 2DS XL, which launches on July 28th. So basically, they ended production of like the old model 3DS and something, or in Japan only.
Yeah,
kind of getting
that's
out
what
of
it
this.
sounds like.
But yeah, Nintendo 3DS is going to be around, I think, forever.
everyone in Japan probably already owns a Nintendo 3DS. So it's we don't need to make any more of these guys.
What's the population of Japan? Like 60 million? How many have we sold? Like 65 million? Oh, okay. We probably shouldn't make any more.
Yeah. That's why they're not selling anymore. What the fuck's going on? Well, just leave the couple on the shelf in case someone breaks one and have to buy a new one.
Exactly. Oh, man. There you go. Another game, guys. EVE Online has finally launched the Project Discovery minigame it announced earlier this year. And you know what that means. You can now defend all the hours you spend in the game by telling your mom or significant other that you're helping the scientific community find planets.
Yep, they're not real.
EVE has uploaded real astronomical data from the Korat Space Observatory that you can now analyze within the minigame as a pilot. Once enough players reach the same conclusion on the data's classification, that piece of info will be sent to the University of Geneva for a deeper look. So basically, they're using like real space mapping data to kind of like simulate that, to send people into space in a game, to find shit, to come back to the real world, to tell the real world people like, hey, look, we found this crazy planet that's full of crazy shit. It's over there.
They're gonna go.
And then they're going to be like,
hey, there is a fucking shit there.
There's some crazy shit there. Let's go there. And then they're going to send some humans over there. And then Alien versus Predator. That's how it starts. Just saying. I think it's the end of the world, guys. Fucking video games.
Video games bring the end of the world. The apocalypse is all created by video games.
Personally, I think this is fucking cool. This is so cool.
Yeah,
this is interesting. It's like a movie, man. Like, that sounds so cool. It's like a plot of a crazy sci-fi movie. Project Discovery on EVE Online. So if you want to join this, you go to EVE Online, you go join Project Discovery, and you get to discover new planets. Hey, maybe you'll get credit for discovering the next super world or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you'll find a new Earth for humans to live on in the future. Guys, Just Cause 3 is finally getting a multiplayer update mode next week.
This has been out on PC for a while. Mm-hmm. As far as I know, I guess it's been in like early access. I know that for Just Cause 3 because it was the multiplayer thing was a mod at first.
Well, it says here that it is a mod right now, but on July 20th, it's going to be a full-blown part of the game, finally. It says here it's been in open beta for a long time now. It's a mod, but it's going to see us launch for the first time on the 20th for everybody to play on. It says it will add hundreds of players to hilarious brawls, stunts, and races. So you can play against other people and doing stuff like that, I guess.
Cool. Oh, I was thinking of there was a multiplayer mod for Just Cause 2. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, this is for Just Cause 3. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyways. What else we got? Jesus?
More news. Oh, what is this? $200 Oculus freaking what? What?
Yeah.
According to sources speaking to Bloomberg, Oculus is planning to release a standalone VR headset next year that will occupy the space between the PC and the smartphone-powered hardware. Reportedly, the price at $200, the headset is intended to offer a middle ground between the 6 existing VR options, both in terms of price and power. It is aimed to help encourage widespread adoption of consumer VR. Bloomberg sources say that the headset is due out in 2018, but that Oculus plans to reach out to the developers this October to build the system's library ahead of its launch. Smart move, Oculus. The headset itself is reportedly being developed under the codename Pacific and operates without the assistance of a PC or mobile phone. As a self-contained device, the headset won't be capable of positional tracking. Instead, Bloomberg sources likened it to a more powerful Samsung Gear VR. though the device is reportedly lighter than the Samsung smartphone power headset that's currently out now. While this doesn't seem to be the device teased back at Oculus Connect last October, Bloomberg reports that a standalone device capable of inside-out positional tracking and equal power to the Oculus Rift is still in development under the code Santa Cruz. Guys, what do you guys think? $200 for a VR headset that you don't need a phone or a PC for? You in or you out?
I'm still not in.
You're not? Eric, you in? Eric, come on, you're in. $100? You get to play like VR games and shit?
Yeah, but you know what, man? Hey, you know what, Jesus? Go look. You got a phone now. Go look at the VR apps. Go look at the VR apps. Just go look at them. Stick the phone close to your face and check it out. It's not that great, man. It really is.
But this is a standalone VR. You don't need a phone, right? Or a PC.
I understand that. But you know what? Everyone has a phone. You know what I mean?
But you don't need it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Well, why do I pay another $200 when I have something that does the exact same thing in my hand? Because
it's better. It's standalone.
I can buy like one of these stupid things for like $20.
But it's not an Oculus. It doesn't say Oculus on it. Oculus.
No, it says VR box.
It's not Oculus, bro.
VR box.
That thing sounds cheap. I can hear you moving it around.
Yeah, it sounds like, what the fuck?
It's plastic, dude. It's just plastic.
It's not Oculus material, bro. Oculus material.
Just use it as target practice.
Are you interested in this, Clint? Are you interested in a $200 standalone VR with no PC or smartphone requirements?
Like night vision goggles.
No, not really.
No?
Nope.
You guys really, none of you? Like, what if...
I have a valid reason.
Okay.
Because...
You have VR?
I get sick.
Oh. Okay.
I've got issues with vertigo. I get, a little motion sick.
Yeah, so VR is not for you.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, of course, my biggest introduction to it was probably not the greatest game to start off with, which was the Batman Arkham VR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just remember looking down, even while sitting down, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to die. Because I thought I was going to fall or something.
Yeah, see, VR's never really done that to me. And I think that's like the biggest thing is I can't make myself believe, I think. You know what I mean? Even when I use VR, it's like, yeah, this is cool, but like I don't really feel like I'm there, I know I'm not there,
Yeah, like I knew I was sitting in a chair. I knew that I had to, tilt my hand, and it was like do these like weird movements just try to grab onto something that are just not natural to a person.
Yeah. I don't know. It has to get a lot better for me to be interested in it.
I think this is a good move for the VR industry. And I'm just surprised to see how dedicated Facebook is to VR with this Oculus shit. Like, they're fucking trying to go.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're still in it.
They're like, we're not giving up.
They're like, we spent a lot of money on this shit. We better make our money fucking back.
Yeah, they spent... How much did the guy sell it for to them? $1 billion?
I can't remember. It was a fucking ridiculous.
I think it was $1 billion that he sold it for. Like 1.2 billion. No, he sold it for like $1 billion. And like 600 million was cash. And 400 million was like a Facebook stock. So the dude has the money. He took off. He left. He's not even part of the team anymore. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about Oculus, guys? It all started by a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
The whole thing. The $1 billion company started by some dude in a garage thinking, I need to make a VR headset. And he did. And Kickstarted that shit. And it became like such a big deal on Kickstarter. It got like, I remember when it was kickstarted, it was like, oh, it was like the biggest thing ever. It had like $5 million or whatever, like way over its goal. And then it just blew up, dude. It became such a big thing after that. And I remember they kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And they got bought out by Facebook. Like randomly, Facebook bought them. Which is nuts. That's a crazy story. They need to make a movie about the guy who made $1 billion off of VR. They do. That would be a cool movie. Like, that motherfucker's smart. He kickstarted that shit and sold it for $1 billion like fucking 2 years later to fucking Facebook. That's smart. Anyways, moving on, guys. Time for the end of the show here. Eric.
Yeah.
Can you fucking stop?
I'm sorry, I'm getting tired.
You asshole. Oh.
Dude, it's 1:30 in the morning.
You're a dick.
I've been yawning too.
Dude, but I can't hear you. I can hear Eric every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Eric's like,
making all our listeners yawn, you dick. Anyways, guys, moving on. Facebook questions. You can leave us Facebook questions over in our group or Book Gamers Podcast community. I'm going to keep mentioning that till everybody in the world joins. So, good luck, guys. Brian Tope Jr. asks, if...
Yeah, we'll be saying that for the next hour, it looks like.
he asked...
Jesus Christ, Brian. What the
By the way, speaking of Brian Tope Jr., I get to meet him next week. I'm going to see a concert with him next week.
Oh, wow. Hopefully...
Nice.
I wonder how many questions he's going to ask you at the concert.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about this now. I think I'm going to get like
he's going to ask you so many questions.
I'm not going to get to see the band. I'm just going to have to answer these questions all night.
Oh, man. Okay.
Because I'm not going to be on the show, right? So
Yeah.
he's got to ask me the questions in person,
All the questions.
I guess.
Brian Tope Jr., that's a good one. Brian Tope Jr., Ryan will answer your questions in person next week. All of them. You don't have to post them in the group. We're sending Ryan to you so he can answer them for you.
I'm going to record the whole thing on my phone.
There you go. Guys, first question of the night for the next hour. First question. If you could game any place, any time, any game, the fuck? Game any place, any time, any game, such as Times Square, on the Jumbo TV, on New Year's, what would it be? Any game, anytime, any what? Okay.
I would probably say I would be gaming at in Ontario Place. It's like a thing in downtown Toronto. They have the Cinesphere, and it's like basically it's a big huge globe.
Oh, whoa.
And the entire globe is a screen. So you go in there and you kind of lay back in your chair, and they do like, all kinds of stuff. There's like 3D movies and stuff that you can go and see there, and
That's cool,
that
dude.
are specifically made, and it feels like you're on like a ride and shit, right? But I would love to game in that place. I think that would be cool.
That sounds really cool, actually. I don't know where I would want to game.
I'd want a game in the big house.
What's the big house?
Michigan Stadium. On their jumbo screens.
That sounds pretty cool. Actually, you know what would be really cool to
really
game
cool.
on? Either an IMAX screen, like a big ass IMAX fucking screen. That'd be
IMAX
dope.
screen in D-Box.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking you stupid D-Box.
Dude, if the game was specifically developed for D-Box, that would
imagine
be
like
fucking amazing.
imagine like Tom Clancy's fucking Ace Combat or whatever.
Imagine running across a field and your chair's going. So it actually feels like you're running across a field.
That would be kind of annoying. I don't know. I think I'd rather be flying a jet and my chair be turning.
Oh yeah, anything in a cockpit would be awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cockpit.
He's dead.
I would definitely take an IMAX screen, I think. If I didn't have that, I don't know what else. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah,
I was going to go specifically the IMAX screen at Navy Pier, downtown Chicago.
There you go.
Never been.
As far as the actual game that I would play, I don't know. Honestly, I would.
Oh yeah, we never picked the game, right? We just said what place. Fuck.
Anytime, any game.
You know what? I'd have to pick like Fallout 4.
On an IMAX screen, that'd be kind of hard, dude.
Or like Skyrim. Actually, Skyrim would. I would get more into that.
You know, you can actually rent out movie theaters to play games on.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
It's not cheap, but
you can go down to a movie theater and talk to the manager and be like, "Hey, I want to rent a screen. I'm gonna tell you how much it costs." And then you take your Xbox and you plug that fucker in. And yeah, you play.
They'll tell me how much it costs, and I'll be like, "Okay, never mind."
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry for wasting your time.
I don't have that much money.
Yeah, I'll be crossing off that from the bucket list for reasons other than accomplishment.
All right, well, let's move. Let's get these questions moving.
Yeah.
We need to like rapid fire this shit.
Next question: what games do you recommend for kids on the 360? Fuck. Okay.
On the 360,
all kinds of shit. Viva Pinata.
Halo.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yep.
Doom 3.
Halo 3. Yeah.
Doom 3. No. I don't know, man.
Cabela's hunting games.
Cabela's hunting. Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Farming Simulator.
I think you had some pretty good ones there, Jesus. Viva Pinata and Minecraft.
Yeah, there's a bunch of games on the 360, like
Roblox.
But what do you mean for kids?
That's
like
Xbox
Roblox
One, though,
on-
not 360. No.
is
Not on
kids?
360? No, I thought it would have been.
Kids? Do you mean like a teenager or a kid? Kid. I don't know.
We gave. All right, we answered.
You got
Let's go on.
your fucking
Let's move on.
recommendations, Brian Tope. Stop
You got
asking
your
these fucking
recommendations.
questions. Jesus. Ryan will answer next week. Who would win in a battle royale between all the hosts, past, present, and guest? Fuck. I personally think Rob would just kill all of us. I think he would. That fucking crazy Swedish New Zealander, dude. Motherfucker punching sharks and shit.
He's a big guy, right? Like he's
The
tall,
fucker's
right?
like 6 foot something. Yeah, he's big.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Okay, he's gonna kill it. He's over there punching sharks and shit for fun during break time. I mean, that's what they do in New Zealand. They got fucking honey badgers and shit over there, man. They don't fuck around, dude.
I don't know the dude, so I was actually gonna pick me.
You, whoa, very cocky there, guy. Okay. Yeah, I think the first to die though would be Gunny.
He'd be just standing there.
Not right.
No, it would be tragic zero. That he would be the first to die, I think. And it's not because he's black, but because he's just like a young kid. So, poor I miss Tragic. Fuck, where's that kid?
Tragic was black?
He was black, dude. What you thought he was?
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? Because you never saw him, right? Like, yeah,
I've never seen him
no one has
before,
ever seen him, really. Yeah, he's actually black. He's like a... Every time when
thought he was a white kid.
When I talked to him on Xbox Live, I always pictured him as an Asian kid because he's always talking about anime and shit.
Yeah.
The dude he's a black kid, like it's straight up like the dude. He's fucking, he's so funny. I thought he was talking to him on Xbox Live. I totally had like this vision in my head, like this dude is like an Asian kid into anime or something. And then he got on Skype that first show we did, and I was like, whoa, dude, like I was not expecting you to be black. I even told him that. He was like, what? Why? I was like, I wasn't expecting it. I don't know.
It's just not what you pictured in your head, right?
Yeah,
like,
his voice and everything.
It's not what I pictured in my head. I'd never seen a picture of him or anything like that before, so I just had what was in my head, what I thought he looked like, right? But
I miss Tragic then, and his brother. I think it's Joshua. Joshua is still in the Facebook group. I don't know if Tragic is though. I don't even think he has Facebook anymore, but he is on Xbox Live, and all he plays is that Warframe or whatever the fuck it's called. Warframe, that free-to-play game.
Yeah, Warframe. Yeah.
Eric would be the second to die though, because I would kill him. Just saying, Eric. Battle Royale, pal.
Next question.
What is the funniest gamer tag you have ever seen?
oh, jeez.
For me, it would be some Mexicans. I remember that popping up when I was playing Halo 2. I get killed, and all of a sudden I see up in the corner, Vengeful Jedi was killed by some Mexicans.
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. There's a lot of gamer tags I've seen in my time, but to call one specifically that I thought was super funny, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anything offhand. I know I've seen gamer tags before and laughed my ass off, but
yeah,
nothing that's sticking to me right now.
A1 Thick Sauce is pretty good, though.
Yeah,
fucking Brian Tubb Jr. asks, what is the most disturbing gamer tag you have seen? Saint Nicholas is pretty disturbing.
Saint Nicholas.
Actually, I've got a more
my
disturbing
old one used to be baking babies.
That's very disturbing. That is. I'm glad
baking
Microsoft.
Babies. What was my other one? Bashing babies was one of my other ones.
It's even worse. Eric, you have a dark.
I had to change my gamer tag a lot.
I bet you did. I would make you change that shit too.
What'd you do? Like have like every like sort of derogatory thing towards babies?
Poor babies, man. Shit.
Shaking babies, bacon babies,
shaking bacon babies.
I did actually. I had a friend. His one was kicking babies. One was punching babies. The other one was bashing babies. Mine was cooking, or there was a cooking babies. Mine was bacon babies. And
I've on mine that used to have what was it? Your my foot, your balls.
Oh shit!
And they made him change it, so he changed it to my foot, your ass. And then they made him change it again, so he changed it to my foot, your ass. So it was Z's.
Oh wow!
And then he change it now. He's like, I can't remember, on my high horse or something like that now.
I think after a while they just select the gamer tag for you, don't they?
Oh, just as like
they just give you one. Yeah, they just like generate one for you. Like, here you go. This is your gamer tag now, motherfucker.
Yeah, they didn't do that with me.
Yeah, you're sick in the
head. Did they ban your account or?
No, they just made me change my gamer tag.
Yeah.
No, but they'll make you pay
to any kind of way you can think of changing the name Bacon.
Yeah, they'll make you pay for the change too.
Nope, I didn't pay for it.
Oh no, I didn't think so. They're making you. Nope. They can't make you pay for it.
Yeah. Next question.
I didn't answer that one.
Okay.
But
what is it?
I think mine was Sergeant Nipple Twist.
That's not that disturbing. That's pretty funny, actually.
I know the guy who owned the gamer tag, and trust me, that would be disturbing.
Okay, well maybe there's that. Okay. Next question. Right. If you were told you had to give up all gaming until November, when the new Xbox One, what the fuck? Brian, learn how to write. If you were told you had to give up all gaming until November, when the Xbox comes out, I guess the new Xbox, and you would get a free one, could you do it? Yeah,
I could do it. Especially right now, man.
Gaming.
I'm in a slump. Well, I don't know, man, because I would probably still mobile game.
All gaming till November. That's after South Park comes out, Assassin's Creed, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Fucking Battlefront.
Oh, so many games.
Yeah, Battlefront comes out in
Cuphead,
November, doesn't it?
Fucking every game fucking release from here to then. Like, you have to skip all of them. And then you have a huge backlog.
Well, no, you can buy them. You just can't play them.
Can't play them. Yeah.
No game, not even mobile gaming. I'm assuming that's what. Yeah, no gaming.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you could still buy.
What would I do with myself? What would I do if I didn't game?
I'd be watching a lot of TV.
Netflix.
I'd be watching a lot of streams.
I guess not true. That's cheating, right? But
yeah.
Well, no, you're not playing. You're watching.
Yeah. Next question: what is the best value on a game you have gotten? Oh, I got Paladins for free last night. Got all the characters too. That's a good value.
Mine would be I got Diablo 3 for free.
Nice.
A buddy of mine bought that for me so that I could play it with him when I got my Xbox One.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Assassin's Creed 4 for free.
Yeah, on a game. I mean, that's kind of a weird question. Because value, I mean, is how you perceive it, right? Like,
I mean, we're the type of people that buy
everything.
Games when they first come out, so we don't really get value because we pay full price for things because we play them when they come out. You know, that's sort of the downfall to being a day one gamer.
Yeah, but maybe like something that we picked up in a sale. Like for me, it could be the fact that I paid like $6 for Batman Arkham Knight with all the DLC.
Yeah,
something
I guess
like
so.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because I got lucky in a sale.
I guess mine would be Dust. Buying that for $3 was a deal.
Totally, dude. PC gaming is the shit.
Oh.
Next question.
What's amazing as that game is worth so much more.
Yeah.
Next question. What game would you like to become a musical that you would actually go and see?
Actually, I'm going to see Zelda, Zelda Symphony, in September. I have the tickets. I bought them fucking forever ago. I've been waiting. But yeah, in September I'm going to see Zelda. So I mean,
is it like a musical or is it just like the orchestra playing the music?
I think it's just the orchestra.
Okay,
but I mean, there's gonna be like a screen and shit.
But I mean, I think he actually means like a musical where like people are like up there dancing and singing and shit. I want Battlefield 1 the musical.
That'd be crazy.
Fucking explosions and shit.
Dude, I want Borderlands the musical. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude.
Borderlands the musical would be great. And I've gone and seen some weird shit like that too. Like I went to see like Evil Dead the musical. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. That shit was fucking awesome, and I sat like in the row behind the splatter row, so I got to see all the fucking blood fall down on the audience and shit. Like that was a great show. If they ever bring that around you and you see it, fucking go check it out. Evil Dead the musical was great. I've also been to see Video Games Live. That's a pretty cool show. I mean, if you've never seen video games live, it's something as a gamer you're gonna want to check out. But I mean, what game? I mean, I gotta say Borderlands. I think Borderlands would be hilarious. It would be like a fucking get like the South Park guys to write it. That would be fucking hilarious. Anyways, anyone else?
I'd go with Overwatch.
Oh, that'd be so cool to watch some musical. That'd be fucking awesome.
Dude, that'd be fucking dope right there.
Oh, yeah. Eric, go get Gears of War.
Yeah, Gears of War the musical.
It's gonna be Gears.
Bunch of chainsaws and shit.
Heck yeah, man. That'd be sweet.
Jack, rip that door.
It's like...
Suppressing.
Not my fucking tomatoes.
Dude, that's the name of the song right
there. Not my tomatoes.
Song about
they destroyed my tomatoes. Jack, rip the door.
Jack, rip the door. I used to laugh at that all the time in the older games when you Jack, rip that door. It's like, dude, come on, poor Jack. Like, be nice to that thing. It's like doing shit for you, man. Next question.
All right, what's the next question?
Get my tomatoes.
Brian Tubb Jr. asks, what do you like to eat before starting an epic game marathon? Food?
Yeah. Nothing particular.
No, nothing really.
I don't know.
I just like to eat.
Pretty much.
If I have to pick something, I'm going to say pizza. I like pizza.
Pizza's good. Pizza.
But otherwise, I don't really have something specific. Dude, mac and cheese is the bomb.
Anyways.
What else we got?
Next one. Same kind of question. This is during gaming. What do you like for snacks?
I've said this before.
You don't snack.
I like
I don't.
I like Ritz Bits crackers. They're easy. They don't get the hands too bad. Mm-hmm. You know, you can still keep playing.
I don't want Cheeto controller, dude. No way. No, fuck that.
What's next? What do we got?
Next question. What TV show would you like? I don't have
one for that.
What TV show would you like to become a game that currently is not one? Okay. Well,
TV show? Westworld?
That'd be cool.
Stranger Things.
The video game?
Like a Telltale game, Stranger Things?
Yeah, that'll work.
Now, are we going with like full-blown, full published releases, or like if somebody creates like a little like 8-bit thing and puts it out online?
Imagine like Activision just bought the rights to this shit.
Okay.
EA or something, and they're gonna make a game. I would say, I don't know, I don't know.
I'd have to go with Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things in a Telltale game would be... I could see them doing that. I could see that actually happening.
Stranger Things 2 is coming out soon. They dropped the trailer. Dropping trailers.
October 27th, 28th, whatever that Friday is.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know what a game... I don't watch TV, dude.
All right, man. Next question.
Breaking Bad, the video game. I don't fucking know.
There you
go. What is your favorite game?
Make some drugs.
That's right. What is your favorite game that has come out on Games for Gold?
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
That's a good one. Fuck, I don't really pay attention to Games with Gold.
Sunset Overdrive?
No, I bought that actually.
Yeah, but it came out with Games.
Yeah,
Games with Gold. I bought it too, but I think I traded it in, and then I ended up getting Games with Gold, so I still have it.
I think I'm gonna have to go with because wasn't it Borderlands 2 that they did?
Yeah,
they did
the first one.
Or one of the Games with Gold
for 360, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's still a game with gold though.
Yeah.
Because I'd have to go with that one, or if it had to be an Xbox One game, I'd probably have to say Max the Curse of Brotherhood.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right, what's next?
What throwback game that has come out is just not as good as you remember?
Throwback game?
Yeah, like
Ukulele.
a game that they made.
Ukulele.
It's not as good. Well,
it used to be. It was Banjo-Kazooie. It's a throwback game, I guess.
Well, he's saying as good as you remember, so I'm assuming that specific title would have been out before.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna get some shit for this, but it's just because of some funky mechanics that just don't hold up. I'm gonna go with Conker's Bad Fur Day, which was released as part of the Rare Replay collection.
Yeah.
You played that?
Yeah. And I also played when they had the Live and Reloaded or whatever it was back on the original Xbox.
Original Xbox, yeah.
They fixed up and cleaned up some of the controls and everything, but going back and doing the actual original re-released, the controls were just...
It was wonky.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next question? Jesus.
Done with Brian Tope's questions.
Are we done with them?
Yep.
Actually, I will ask the next question because I'm the one who submitted it.
You are.
If you could pick a piece of video game music to be your personal theme song, which would it be?
Halo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
Only Halo and Halo 2.
I want Skyrim main menu music.
Oh, the Dragonborn theme. Nice.
Fucking Dragonborn everywhere I walk. Dragonborn theme plays.
It's the Dragonborn. He's coming.
He's coming for you.
He's coming, guys.
I think I'd have to go with the song Vampire Killer from the original Castlevania. It's like do 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 do.
Well, I don't know. What song would you pick, Ryan?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
Kevin Scholl in the chat says Watch Dogs. I don't remember the song from Watch Dogs. The fuck is this?
That might be his favorite game with gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe.
The delay in the stream here. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next question. Jeffrey Rittner asks, Jesus, how are you liking your S8? I'm loving it. It's a really good phone. I like it. I recommend it. I'm loving it. 2 thumbs up. Motherfucker.
Thumbs up.
David Schneider.
Right.
He asked, if it's not too personal, what do you guys do for a living? Drugs? No, I work in a manufacturing facility, factory place thing, machine shop, and I used to work in the machine shop itself, cutting metal, like sawing, deburring. That shit was hard work. It sucked. And then I ran machines for a while, like all the lathes and the big industrial CNC mills and all that shit. And now they switched me to assembly. So now I do all the assembly for the company. I do assembly and shipping and receiving, the logistics and all that crap. Fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm a cable guy.
Yeah, cable guy.
I install internet, phone, cable.
You're that asshole they charge us $150 for to come out to our house to install shit that takes 20 minutes.
That's stupid.
You don't even put your booties on, do you, when you walk in somebody's house?
Oh, I do.
Good. You better put them fucking booties on.
We actually can get rolled up if we don't put them on.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Booties on, bitch.
One guy didn't put them on, and he got dirt all in the carpet. Yeah.
It's a write-up.
I looked at him. I was like, you got dirt on the floor. He's like, what? Uh-oh.
Dirt? What's dirt?
What's the dirt away from me?
What do you guys? You guys want to reveal what you guys do for a living? You don't have to. Could be anonymous.
Yeah, no, I work in a sheet metal shop, very similar to what you're doing, Jesus. But I do the deburring and the fucking grinding. But I'm also a driver. I do deliveries and
I do that
and
too.
whatnot. And I work shipping and receiving sometimes.
Deburring is hard work, man. It is. It's like such a
does not sound fun.
Such a thankless job. Like people don't realize.
It's taking my toll. It's taking its toll on me, man.
People don't realize like every piece of metal that you have on your phone, on your anything that's metal, needs to be deburred. Like when it comes out of a fucking saw, a machine cuts it. It has a really sharp edge, and somebody has to deburr that. Either a machine does it. Or in my case, in Ryan's case, we do it. Like, you do it by hand. You got a fucking file or like a... Yeah, that shit's hard work. A grinder.
Dude, I've worked in plenty of factories, and I do not miss the factory life. I'm glad I'm out of it.
The hardest part for me in deburring was when we had an order for a bunch of stainless steel parts. That hard
stainless steel's fun to work with, right?
Hard stainless steel, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and then back in the day, in those days, we didn't have.
Try grinding stainless steel and keeping the grain going the same way. That's always fun.
Yeah, or but at that time we didn't have like the air sander, because now we have an air sander where like you press it's like a deburring thing that has like a little belt. It's like an air fucking thing. Those days we had hand files. So I had a hand file. Fucking like a huge order that this company that does clean room stuff, like they do like lab work. So I needed all these stainless steel parts deburred, and who had to do all that? Good old Jesus by hand. Oh, fucking like the summertime, dude, it was the worst.
Yeah. Yep, it's not fun.
No.
What about you, Clint? We all know what you do, but
yeah, male stripper.
Totally.
No, actually, I'm a technician with Redbox DVD.
Awesome.
So, I don't visit the actual machines. I actually do everything that I do remotely. And then if the actual field technician has issues when they're on site, they call me for help. But I can log into the machine remotely and troubleshoot it and fix, I would say, approximately like 95% of the issues that a machine could have, you know, with the exception of like physical parts actually wearing out or something.
Mm-hmm. So you're tech support for the technician?
Well, I do a lot of the actual technician work too, though, just remotely.
Yeah.
Okay. You do all the software shit, no?
Yeah.
Fun times.
And like a DVD gets stuck inside the picker or something, I'm able to clear it or things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm also the tech support for the tech support.
Good stuff. Guys, next thing here. Gerald Taylor, he says, what gaming headphones do you guys use? I just got the second gen Astros for the Xbox and Sony Gold for the PS4.
I have the Turtle Beach Elite. Headset.
You gotta say it like the guy from Call of Duty.
It's the same as Gunny, right? Those same ones.
Yeah,
Orange
Gunny
ones?
actually, he got them from he wanted to get them because I talked about them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've looked at the same ones a couple of times, but they're like $300 up here, and I can't.
They're
pull
expensive, yeah. I mean, because you gotta buy the headset, and then they gotta buy the mix amp.
That's just for the headset up here. The mix amp is another like $250-$300. It's ridiculous.
But like, luckily, I mean, I still have my mix amp from my Astro A40 Pros.
Yeah.
That works with those?
Huh?
That works with those?
Yeah. Luckily.
At that much money, you might as well just get Astros, right?
The reason I like the
I actually paid more money for the Astros than the Elite headset.
The Elite headset works on everything.
Yeah,
it works on PS4 and it works on Xbox.
Yep.
So that was the main reason that I want that set, is because I can use it on anything, right?
Yeah.
But the price is just too much.
They're cheaper than the Astros though. When I got my Astros, mine were super expensive.
Astro has fallen in price though. They're like around $200 now.
Didn't they just get bought out by somebody?
They did. Someone acquired them. I think it's another headphone company.
Logitech.
Yeah, Logitech bought them. That's a big deal.
The Astros, they don't make a bad headset. It's pretty good.
For a while, they were the premium headset, weren't they? Like the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the Turtle Beach came out with those Elites, and then those are pretty good. And then there's the Hyper X's that some of the professionals use.
Yeah, the HyperX is like the big one right now.
Is it?
Well, it's coming up in the esports arena. Like all the esports are using that.
Those are the Elites 7.1 or are they just stereo?
I think they're 7.1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a really good quality headset. Like I love them. I'm very picky about my headsets because I want everything to sound good.
What I hate about those big headsets, when you're chatting in a party, does it pick up the voice of the people because it's so loud?
I don't think so. No.
Because on mine it does that. Because the voices are so loud that the actual mic is so sensitive that it picks up the fucking voice and people echo.
Oh no! The Elite ones, no, that doesn't do that. And then with the one I have, it has like that voice control for you, so you're not like yelling into the mic. You can actually hear your voice. Yeah,
mine has.
I mean, it's not like it's not bad. So you're constantly like stuttering your words because you hear yourself, but it's just enough to where you can hear it and you're not yelling. And then I like them. I prefer those. If anyone's gonna get them, spend the money for a good quality headset. Don't get a cheap one.
The one headset that I kind of want from Turtle Beach is that wireless one. It's like all wireless.
Mm-hmm. The Elites, there is an elite wireless version of the Elites, and they're like even more expensive.
Yeah, I have the wired ones, and it's kind of annoying because the cables are so long.
Yeah.
I've tripped over them. My dog's tripped over them. My wife's tripped over them.
All these wires. I can just imagine like all these wires are on Eric's living room. Everybody's tripping over them.
Everyone's just tripping over fucking wires.
Well, there was one time my wife was playing with our dog, and it was when I had my PlayStation and I had my Astros hooked up with the PlayStation. My dog tripped over the cable for on the PlayStation, and the PlayStation like flew off my shelf and landed on the floor.
Damn.
It didn't break. It put a little dent in the corner of the system, but
yeah, I bet.
That was
It sounds like a cartoon. Everybody tripping over the console wire.
What's the next question, Jesus? Oh, sorry.
Hey, I never got to answer. What the fuck? So, no, I use Turtle Beach's. It's the Air Force X01s. And I'm able to use those for the Xbox and PlayStation or like my tablet or my phone or whatever. So, and that was the big appeal of it to me, was that I could use the one headset for multiple devices and didn't have to, keep track of multiple headsets.
Yeah. I use mine are really old. You probably can't even buy them anymore. They're the XP400s. They came out like 2012, 2011. They still work.
Dude, I had those PX11s, Turtle Beach PX11s that I used to use on the show all the time. And I had those for probably 7 or 8 years. Those things finally they just broke.
I was just going to ask if they still work.
Yeah, they still work, but the earpieces fucking busted off the
out of warranty.
Yeah, oh yeah, like 7 years, dude. But I mean, they don't owe me anything. You know what I mean?
You got your use out of them. Yeah, mine, dude, like I spent $200 or 200 and I think it was like $225 at the time on them because they were like brand new when I bought them. Like they were like the latest edition model or whatever. And I don't regret spending that much money because they've lasted me like this long. It's fucking serious, dude. That's a long time. Like, fuck.
Oh, dude, those PX11s, I probably paid $30 for them because I think I bought those when I was on when I was working at EB, and it was employee appreciation day, so we got like 25% off even on used stuff, and I bought them used, so it was super, super cheap.
Good headset will last you a long time if you take care of them. Like,
yeah,
those I fucking toss them around the floor and shit all the time. Like, fuck this, I toss them around, and they still work. I'm surprised. They're wireless and shit. So that was a big deal about the headset that I bought a long time ago. Was like it was expensive, but it was one of the first like wireless Turtle Beach headsets that you didn't need a wire connected to your console. You just have like the little box that connects to the console, and the headset connects to the box. Then you just use the headset. Fancy stuff, guys. Next question. Fuck. Sean Ice Fuller, he asked, if you can build a video game themed restaurant, what would it be? Also name a few dishes they'd serve. So.
Okay, I'm going Fallout 4. I'm going with a Fallout themed restaurant.
Okay.
One dish, I'm going to go with the Brahmin burger. The Brahmin is like that two-headed cow thing.
Yeah.
I think, and then as far as like a drink, I'm thinking it'd.
Well, you'd have to have Nuka-Cola.
Oh yeah,
Nuka-Cola.
That
sure.
then I would have
Nuka-Cola Quantum and.
Oh yeah, and I would have also like another green one, and I would call it like Red Roach juice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I could see something like that though, like a Fallout themed type place.
Yeah.
Because we actually have a Pac-Man themed one up here by me.
I want to make a Skyrim restaurant. I want to sell Skyrim food that's in Skyrim.
I knew you were going to say that. Like, cheese wheels. Come get your cheese wheels.
I'm going to have the fucking
cheese wheels.
honey brew mead, fucking mead in that shit. The fucking bread. Bread everywhere.
Cheese wheel.
Carrots.
Just bread laying around all over the place.
Bunch of carrots everywhere laying on the tables.
Leeks.
Like, you know those places where you can go in and you can eat the peanuts and throw the fucking shit on the floor? It's like that. There's just like bread crusts everywhere. Just eat the middle of the bread and throw the crust on the floor.
We encourage you to throw your bread when you're not wanting to eat it. Just throw it.
It's all you can eat, so just fucking chuck it. When you're done.
Yeah, you get like a big ass like turkey or like turkey leg or something. You just throw the bone on the floor.
And I'm gonna have a bunch of fucking girls serving beer, wearing like those old time dresses like Skyrim.
Serving wenches.
Wenches showing their boobies or serving people beer. And I'm gonna have a big ass dragon statue inside the restaurant above all the people sitting down.
Nice.
I'm going all out.
Is it gonna look like Macho Man Randy Savage?
It's a mod version. It's a mod version.
Ready?
No, it'll look like Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Train. Oh shit!
Oh man. Well, mine is my staple. Borderlands. I want a Borderlands restaurant. I think that'd be great. Moxie's serving you. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
It's good stuff.
Why don't we have this? Why aren't there more video game themed restaurants? What the fuck? I think it's because licensing.
I found a place in Toronto, actually. It's not a video game themed restaurant, but you can actually go there and it's like a bar and like / restaurant, and you can just fucking sit there with your friends and play video games. They have like all the consoles and a whole bunch of games and shit. You can just fucking go in there and sit down and play like Mario Kart with like a group of people and stuff. So I'm gonna check it out at some point. We're trying to get a bunch of people together to go.
That's like the Pac-Man themed one here. It's called Level 257, and all of the decor and everything is all Pac-Man, and some of the names of the stuff on the menu, obviously. But then there's just like a big like game room you can go into, it's really cool.
Eric, what kind of restaurant you want?
I don't know, man.
Gears of War.
No, probably a Halo themed restaurant.
Gears of War, and you're gonna eat Marcus's tomatoes.
Fucking tomatoes.
Eat my fucking tomatoes.
Grown in Marcus's garden. No, then you can have an area that's called Marcus's Garden, and people can go in there and pick their tomatoes they want to eat.
No, it would be the salad bar.
Oh. And then every time someone grabbed a tomato, there would be a thing that says, "My fucking tomatoes."
Yep.
Next question, guys. Mark Cox, he says, the last time I asked a question, you ignored it. So my question is, why? Who was to blame?
Jesus.
I didn't.
No, actually, it's not Jesus. Jesus wasn't even here that day.
Oh, what's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was actually Gunny. he missed a page of questions when he was pulling the questions, and Mark's was on that. There was a bunch of questions that got missed that show actually.
Oh, Gunny.
I think that was the one that I hosted, and like I didn't even realize.
Gunny.
Wait, was that the one when I fired you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gunny fucked that show up. Totally did.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah. See, firing him was totally justified.
Good. He's just fired at this point.
He got fired again.
He's fired today. He's not here.
Sorry, Clint. I already shredded your paperwork. So
Evan Tanaka asked. Evan Tanaka with the hard-hitting questions. Evan, we researched why Cinderella's slipper fell off. We came to this conclusion. Her slipper fell off because her feet are really sweaty, and they just slipped. You know, like
she slipped. No. She sweat so much that she lost weight, and the slipper fell off.
I wish I could just lose weight by.
After a night of dancing, she lost so much weight that her foot was smaller, and the slipper fell off.
Totally, dude.
How good I'd look if I lost all of my weight from sweating. I sweat every day at work.
You ever go out for a night of dancing?
Yeah.
No.
Wearing glass slippers?
I can't dance.
Wearing glass slippers? Yeah. You're working at those feet and those glass slippers that were heels.
That shit's hard to walk
calf
in.
workouts going.
It's hard to walk in glass fucking heels and shit.
She lost her cankles and the fucking slipper fell off.
Totally. Research done. Evan, with this hard-hitting question this week, he asked us, with the amount of pornography on the internet, why aren't there any good porn video games?
I have the answer to this question. Go to Japan.
Oh. Go to Japan, eh?
You'll find all of the porn video games you want in Japan.
I want to go to Japan now. Yeah. Japanese video games are very sexualized, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Good. There you go, Evan. You got your question answered. Josh Banaka, he says, what is your Mount Rushmore of video games? Now, he asked me this question last night when I was playing a game with him on Battlefield 1. And he means, like, if you were to make a Mount Rushmore today with video games, what 4 video games would we put up there?
Oh.
The actual games or the characters?
Games.
The games?
So,
well, I don't know. You guys.
Box art for the game?
Yeah, we could do characters or we could do games.
No, let's do games because that would be easier.
What's the staple of games that we're putting up there? 4 games only are going to go up there.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Mario.
I think characters is easier.
Mario needs to be up there. Any Mario.
Yeah.
Just Mario in general. Mario needs to be up there.
That's what I mean. It's Mount Rushmore, right? So it's got to be.
Okay, let's do characters.
Space.
Characters, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm voting for Mario.
Master Chief.
Mario, Master Chief, Lara Croft.
I don't think Lara Croft has done
the old one or the new one.
Doesn't you can take your pick? It's just
I don't think Lara Croft has done enough for video games to be a spot on Mount Rushmore, dude.
Marcus Phoenix.
I don't know.
Not about Marcus Phoenix. I think Master Chief has done more than Marcus Phoenix for the gaming industry.
I'm gonna go.
For sure, we all agree that either Mario or Zelda needs to be up there. One of the two.
Mario.
You mean Link, not Zelda?
Yeah, Link.
That bitch didn't do anything but sit.
But
there.
I think Mario
deserves that. Yeah,
beats out Link.
Master Chief has to be on there.
Master Chief.
Yeah, to represent
Nathan Drake.
You see, I'd rather have the Dragonborn from Skyrim than Nathan Drake.
Dragonborn? Really?
I don't know about that. I mean, you all don't think Nathan belongs on here? Like we're talking about characters that have
represented a big impact in video games.
I think Uncharted. You know what I mean? Like, I think he deserves a spot.
Uncharted. Yeah,
but I agree with everything else that we've said so far as well.
You're right. I think I think I could vote for Uncharted. Oh, well, we voted for Master Chief and Mario.
Master Chief, yeah, Mario and Nathan Drake.
Look.
And then you got one more. Right?
Agent 47.
Yeah, there's 4 faces on there, so. Oh, man, that's a tough one. I think Nathan Drake is a good vote, actually, because I think you're right. He does. That game did change, like, the industry. Yeah. It made him, like.
But mind you, I think the next one should be Marcus Phoenix.
Really?
What about Gears of War changed fucking third-person shooters forever, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Like that much?
Every kid copied Gears of War after it came out.
Dude, no, I got one.
Okay.
I'm going a little classic on this one. Solid Snake.
No.
Man,
yeah.
I don't think he changed. I don't think he changed the landscape of gaming at all,
though. The stealth genre with the first Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that kind of
like from that era
stealth into the industry. Like it made like, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, what other games are out there? Just think
I could see Snake doing that, or you could have the Space Marine from Doom because that pushed
Doom guy
shooters. Yeah.
It did first person shooters, yeah, it blew up because of him, really. Either. But then Halo's up there already.
Yeah.
We already have a first person shooter up there, guy.
Yeah. But technically, but you gotta ask yourself first? Then who did more for, which one had the greater overall impact on the gaming industry?
What about Sonic?
What about any character from Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
It would have to be like Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Yeah.
One of those two, huh? Because they changed the industry. Mature.
Yeah. Sub-Zero did get his own game.
What about
wasn't so great, but
yeah, but I think Scorpion is the more iconic character.
Oh yeah.
If you go up to someone and say, "Get over here," they know what you're talking.
Scorpion. What were you saying, Eric?
The BioShock dude, not the main character, but like the
Big Daddy.
The Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah.
That'd be dope. Big Daddy was a fucking cool dude.
Or what about Captain Price from Call of Duty?
I don't think Call of Duty changed that much.
No.
I don't.
What about the Mass Effect dude? I can't remember his name.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Did Shepard? Does he deserve a spot on this?
Shepard. Yeah, I say that's our number 4. All right.
I'm just throwing things out there.
I think Shepard would deserve that spot. He's a deserving character.
So what do we got?
We got Mario, Master Chief. Who's the third one? Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
And Commander Shepard.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't have Link on there.
But Link and Mario, they kind
of represent. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's either Link or Mario.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
And I feel like Mario is the more iconic.
Let's put a thing up on a poll on the page.
Poll on the page, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I need all the names of all the characters of the games. Fuck. I'll just put a question out there.
I'd still pick Solid Snake over Nathan Drake. That's just me.
Yeah. I don't feel like Metal Gear Solid was nearly as influential as
we didn't put Kratos on there.
Yeah, but that's not really. I don't know. That's just a hack and slash game.
Yeah, but he was like huge when they came out.
Or if you're even gonna go stealth or something, why not like Sam Fisher?
Yeah, but again, it didn't have the tail. It didn't have the tail like Uncharted does, right? Like
true.
Uncharted.
Why not Pikachu? Why didn't we put Pikachu?
Pikachu deserves a spot. Pikachu, dude.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
He is super iconic, man.
You know what? I think like you want to remove Nathan Drake for Pikachu? I don't know.
I would accept that. Even
because Pikachu did like
for an iconic character.
They revolutionized like a lot. Like Pikachu is Pikachu, motherfucker. Like everybody knows Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pikachu, motherfucker. Pikachu's on this. He's got a spot.
I kind of have to be number 2. I kind of feel the same way with Link
and Mario.
Mario is like it's Mario,
but Mario is
for Pikachu. You know what I mean? Like, and I still feel like Mario
would beat anything in the Nintendo category. If we were doing this by Nintendo, if we were doing this with consoles, so we had one Nintendo character.
It's be like Mario, Master Chief, Nathan Drake, and let's say Doom Guy for PC.
PC, who does PC get? Yeah, Doom Guy.
Doom Guy, because of what Doom did for the first-person shooter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's fair, but iconically,
any Diablo character.
Any World of Warcraft character.
Yeah.
Or
we didn't even think about that, right? Like.
Or I didn't even think about this either.
What's the
Gordon Freeman, Half-Life?
Right.
What was the chick from StarCraft?
Oh.
The Queen.
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's not what I was thinking you were gonna say, and now it's totally fucking lost. I lost it. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, this is funny. I put into Google most iconic video game characters.
Who pops up?
We've mentioned most of this list. The only ones we haven't, well, they have Bowser, they have Samus,
freaking Duke Nukem,
Donkey Kong.
I was gonna say Donkey Kong, but he's more Nintendo.
And then they said like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, Agent 47. I don't know.
Agent 47 is pretty iconic. Like, the dude with the barcode on the back of his head, you know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him, it was all stealth and disguise too. So I would even trade my Solid Snake vote for Agent 47.
I like Agent 47. He's a badass. But I personally think we should just stick to one for each platform, which was the most iconic for each platform. And I have to agree that for Xbox, it has to be Master Chief over Gears of War.
Yeah.
For Nintendo, it has to be Mario.
I'll be Mario.
For PlayStation, what's the most iconic PlayStation character? Like you can either go back in time and pick something
Crash Bandicoot.
like Crash. Yeah.
I mean, like
Crash,
that was their face.
What about Spyro?
PlayStation 1 was there, right?
Final Fantasy 7.
People have forgotten about Spyro.
Tomb Raider was huge for play because that was Sony all the way.
But like nowadays,
Lara Croft.
like from back in the day to now, what do you think when you associate to PlayStation? What face do you see? I see Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking way back more than that. Like back what I had when I was playing like my PS1. You know, and like the PS2.
I would have to say Crash.
I would like it's either Crash, Kratos, or Nathan Drake, and I think the most iconic out of all of them is Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
Crash has been around longer,
but most people would like. I don't think more people know Crash than they know Nathan Drake. I think more people know Nathan Drake.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you see, I think more people would know Cloud from Final Fantasy VII than they would Nathan Drake.
I don't know about that.
That was one of the most iconic titles in the PlayStation 1 era.
We're all forgetting a big major player here, guys. The dude from Kingdom Hearts.
Sora?
The main character. Fuck.
Sora.
Yeah, like, wasn't Kingdom Hearts like a PlayStation? It's still a PlayStation exclusive.
No, it's not.
No. Because the very second Kingdom Hearts game that came out was on the Game Boy. They've had
that's lame. Okay, never mind.
The 3DS, and 3 is going to come out on the Xbox One, so it's not a exclusive to any platform, really.
Lame. Who does fucking Sony have? I mean, all I could think of is Nathan Drake. What about that God of War dude?
That's Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kratos is more popular than Nathan Drake.
But I don't think Kratos beats Nathan Drake.
Nothing beats Nathan Drake on their library, I think.
Oh. I think for me, in my opinion, it would have to be Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, Lara Croft, and then
Ratchet and Clank, dude,
or Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Ratchet and Clank still doesn't beat Nathan Drake.
I don't know about that.
I mean, for the younger generation, it's gonna be Nathan Drake. For the older generation, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't know. I personally think our list is solid at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's get out of here, Jesus.
Let's do it, guys. If you want to know, we want to know what your Mount Rushmore video games is. And if you want to let us know, you can also always email us at feedback@horriblegamers.com or join our Facebook group and just go head over to that question that I posted there that says, who will be in your Mount Rushmore video games? Pick one for each platform. And I want to see your guys' answers because I think it'll be an interesting discussion. Probably spark some arguments. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
With that being said, you can join that group over at Horrible Gamers Podcast Community on Facebook. Follow our page, Horrible Gamers Podcast, to see us live. And basically, that's all we use the page for. We don't ask for money or nothing. Leave us a review on our page. 5 stars are appreciated. Feedback is always appreciated. Guys, leave us a review on iTunes, on Podbean, on Google Play, any platform that you use for the podcast. And a big shout out to all the community members. Josh, his girlfriend Morgan. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to you guys. I appreciate you listening. Destro, Private Destro. You're not going to get promoted, man. You're staying private until Lieutenant Gunny says that you're allowed to get promoted. And shout out to all you guys. Alan Maybe, Snyder, for making me play Paladins and making me actually kind of like that game. And yeah, just an awesome community of people that we have out there gaming with us. There's so many of you guys. But with all that, guys, make sure to go listen to Fowler and Twistix. The title song used for our intro that's modified is called The Breakout. That song is really good. There's other songs on there that I really like. Go listen to their page on YouTube and iTunes, all that stuff. And follow us on Twitter @_HorribleGamers. Voicemail, once again, 971-319-1421. Hush Your Face is our network. And that's all I have to say. I'm out of here. Jesus Walks Loud is my gamer tag. Find me on Xbox Live. I'll be playing Deus Ex and Battlefield and all those games this week. Overwatch. What about you, Alec?
You find me on Xbox Live, St. Nicholas, same as Mixer. And then on Twitter, Epic Irk. And find me on the Nerd of Wells podcast. We don't do anything live. We just do a show. You listen on iTunes and Podbean.
Podbean.
Podbean!
Ryan, Canadian, where can we find you?
You can find me on pretty much everything as Gib8777. Don't add the extra sevens, just the 3 7s. That's all you need. You'll find me. I'm there. I'm on Steam. I'm on Xbox Live. I'm on PSN. I am on Mixer. I'm on Twitch.
Nintendo name.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know. I don't remember, guys. But I'm on Nintendo. When they launch their app, maybe they'll fix some shit. Who knows? And then I'll be Gib87777 there too.
Clint, where can we find you?
Xbox Live at Vengeful Jedi, or as the host of the Geekdig Podcast. It's pretty much everywhere you can download or listen to a podcast. Go to Yeah, geekdigpod.com for all the links.
Yeah. Guys, our friend, Gunny Chief, cannot be here this week because he is out there gambling.
Fired.
Strippers, beer.
Cocaine.
Drugs.
Actually, I'm going to get him in trouble here. You want to see what he was really doing? He posted a video to the Geekdig Facebook page while we were recording.
What?
Ooh, did he?
Dick.
He did.
No, he's told. Guys, don't find him. Don't find him nowhere. He's fired. I'm done.
Gunny, I still love you, buddy.
Contract terminated.
I know
we love you guys.
Under the bus, but I love you.
With that being
said, wasn't sleeping, I would shred the paperwork right now.
With that being said, guys, as Gidget would say, peace out, Brussels sprouts, and we'll see you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast.
Yeah.
No Canadian next week. Full American show.
Another full American show.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Brush your teeth, go to
what
bed.
to do?
I just did.
Love
what are you gonna do about it?
Bye.
Bye. Put them in your ear holes. Put them in your ear holes, Jesus. Just jam them in your ear holes. Doesn't matter.
Hi, motherfuckers.
Your hair's pretty long there, Jesus.
My hair?
Yeah, it looks long. Yeah, you could probably. Yeah.
I'm trying to let it grow out. Everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you should cut it." I'm like, nah, I'm not letting it grow out.
I think you should cut it, but you do what you want.
You think I should cut it?
Oh yeah, it's too long.
Why? You're jealous of my hair. You can't grow hair.
No, I can grow hair like that.
No, stop lying, you bald motherfucker.
I ain't bald. Me and you are the only two that aren't bald in this conversation right now.
No, bald people have to shave their heads.
Jeez.
Oh, shots fired! Ah!
Yeah, but dude, you know what? I get up in the morning, I don't gotta do shit.
I don't either. I just go to work with my hair all fucked up.
I ain't gotta worry about shit. Jesus, are you recording?
No, I'm not recording.
Well, you should.
Nope, I don't feel like it today.
Alright, we're gonna do this for no reason then.
Pretty
You
much.
guys ready?
Nope.
Jesus, I was hanging out with your kind of people today.
What kind of racist comment is that? Your kind of people? What the fuck kind of racist ass comment is that? Shit.
I went and had Mexican food today.
No.
You shut your mouth, Canadian.
You shut your mouth, Mexican.
See, me and Ryan, we end our friendship every week, but then we end up on the same Skype call every weekend. I don't know.
I don't know how it fucking happens. Jesus Christ.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Game of Thrones season premiere tomorrow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wieners, floppy wieners, floppy wieners, floppy wieners. Wish I had a 10-inch tablet.
It's okay as long as you can still successfully interface.
Oh, I can interface all right.